Hi guys, welcome in everybody. Of course, I'm late like always. I did my hair literally just before I got started, and when I was in the shower rinsing out the stuff, I was all of a sudden I started feeling yicky. So after I finished getting dressed, I better go run and grab a sandwich. So that's why I'm late. And I was eating. I know. Yeah, it does look. It doesn't look this white in person. I promise. No. It's still light over me. I'm trying to set it up on my tablet so then I can see the comments better. And of course, I have to go run and grab my glasses in a second, or I won't see anything at all. Oh, clicked on the wrong thing.
What is a commercial? Oh.
All right. I'm hitting everything but the thing I want. All right. Find YouTube on here. So how's everybody doing? I got a list of names already. I'll read them off in a second. Hey, Lucy. I don't think Lucy's here yet. Do you Whoopoo Dreamer? How you guys doing? Hey, Bernard. Happy birthday. Your birthday's tomorrow. All right. Oh, let me turn down the volume. You can tell my granddaughter plays on this most. The ad that came right up, of course, is a kid's ad. Hey, CJ. Hey, Sherry. Oh, let me see. I don't think Sherry. Yeah, Sherry's on here. CJ's on here. Dino, my favorite dinosaur. Georgette, how you doing?
She didn't want a reading today.
Okay, that's fine.
All missing with Amanda. I didn't get her yet.
Hey, Lori, honey. Wait, are you on here? Yeah. All right. I'm just double checking. Mother Dearest, of course, who's sitting right next to me.
Here you go, Amanda.
Hey, Shine. Don't worry, Shining. You're number one today. Dino's number two. Thank you. Yeah, that's right. Let them know. Please hit that like button. Let me see. Did I say hi to everybody? Hey, Dree. How you doing, sweetheart?
Bernard's birthday is tomorrow.
Yes, I said happy birthday to him. Hey, Amanda, hun. Let me write you down. I have windows open. Somebody has a motorcycle going. It's not my husband, or it would be even louder because it's right below this window.
Earth Angel just came in. Hi, Earth Angel. Dreamers into.
Hey, Earth Angel. How you doing? All right. I think I got everybody.
Dreamer G is here.
Okay, sweet. All right. I got you written down too. So far the names on the list. Oh, the ad's still playing. Oh, maybe it's not an ad. No, it wasn't an ad. It's a YouTube cartoon. All right. Let me find me on here then. I'm trying to rush, so I'm hitting every button except for the one I should be hitting. All right. Hopefully it's turned down. All right. I don't hear anything, so I think it's okay. Now, how am I going to, I said I was going to use this tablet, and how am I going to get it to, maybe I can do it this way.
No, it's not open.
All right.
I didn't think of that one. Let me see if mine will do that.
I can't see the writing that good, though, because I can't enlarge just that. Well, I could probably see if I grab my glasses. Y'all, hold on one second. I forgot my glasses in the next room.
Yeah, mine does the same, but mine won't stay up.
Mine has best.
Yes, you are. Hate to tell you that, kid.
I'm coming.
Yeah, you're wishing.
Oh, I have a bunch of birthday balloons in here for my granddaughter the other day. Let me push them off to the side. I forgot about it. We ended up putting them in here because the older children were trying to get them to get the helium out of them. We're like, no, they're for the little kids to play. Thank you, Georgia. She said, show some love and hit that thumbs up. All right. Oh, now I can see. Welcome in, everybody. You know me. I'm always running crazy for the first few minutes. So if I don't call your name right now, I know some of y'all signed up earlier, so some of you guys might not even be in here yet. But if you wanted a reading and I haven't said your name yet, let me know if I don't say it, okay? I have Shining Dino, Harmony, Aslan, Texas,
Tornado.
Texas Tornado. I can see Texas Tornado.
Well, she had signed in. Oh,
Oh.
the other.
Lori, Sunshine, Earth Angel, Lucy, Delia Whoopoo, Bernard, Sherry, CJ Mack, and Manda. So, oh, good, you're here. She's like, you better not forget me this time. Oh, it was Coffee Talk with Shining Survivors.
Oh.
Which I forgot to also do my memberships, which I think was like 2 people, but regardless, I still forgot them.
Tornado signed in community.
Huh?
She signed it up in community thing.
Actually, let me write her down. So if she's not here, one of the ladies I forgot. She asked me, she messaged me.
Who's that?
So
tie-dye?
So if I don't,
yep,
I'll timestamp her in. She doesn't able to make it in here today. All right. Good. All right. So let me think.
She's here.
Oh, good. I know most of you guys have signed in already, and other people will trickle in as time goes on. Oh, Iris, did you take Perp Diddy's wrench like she requested? No, Georgia, I didn't. I ain't got time for that. Everybody that comes in here is wrench. She wants to be on wrench. She can come on in. I ain't looking for it. Not right now. It's not a top priority. It just kind of made me giggle. Yeah. Somebody named Purple has a channel. She requested for her wrench to be taken. So anyway, no, I haven't done it. So if she's here listening, or one of her friends are listening, so I'm gonna message her and let her know to say hi, and then I'll get it.
She wants a wrench.
No, she wants it taken. She's just being petty. She just had something. She needed something to complain about. It's not a big deal. I just laughed and ignored it. All right.
No, don't start.
I know. All right, y'all. We're not doing that here. All right. So everybody is welcome. Let's start off with that. Everybody's welcome. I do wrench everybody. Everybody gets a wrench. Okay. I don't care who you are. If you're coming here and you want a reading, I will read you as long as everybody's respectful. So, and the wrench is for a couple of reasons. For one, well, the main reason is because I used to always say, I think so-and-so has a channel, drop the link. This way I don't get distracted and I won't say that. I mean, I still say it for a couple people that come in here, but for the most part, if you have a channel, drop it yourself, or you have somebody in here that knows you, they can drop your channel. Sometimes we have good conversations about like recipes or meditation or video that's funny that somebody's seen, or whatever the case is, you can drop it in the chat. Okay. So this way you don't have to count on everybody. So I just mod up everybody. And then that's one of the good things about having super wrenches. So then I mod up everybody with a standard mod. And then I have my couple super wrenches that I have in here that'll make sure everything is okay. And another thing is too, is if everybody's modded in here, then nobody can mess with anybody else if they don't have a wrench. So it kind of keeps you safe. Okay. And I know a lot of us in here, I mean, I love y'all, but I mean, there's quite a few people that come in here that's from the drama community, and this way it kind of keeps it safe. All right.
Be like you. Everybody.
All right. So anyways, yeah. What was I saying? Everybody's welcome here. Blah, blah, blah. I'm too lazy to take away your wrench. So if you want it gone, you got to come in here, say, hey, I ain't looking for it. I can't even imagine how many people have them, the whole list. It's hard to find people. So anyhow, that's why I said, you want it gone? Just come on in here. So, hey, Tat Jack, how you doing, sweetheart? Oh, you could use some prayers. Everybody, please send prayers and good vibes towards Tat Jack. Also, one of our regulars coming here, Delia Whoopoo. I don't think she's in here yet. She lost her fur baby last night, and she's very devastated. And she just lost her mama not too long ago, a couple months ago. Loss is a loss, you know, and a lot of us know to have fur babies. That rips a part of our soul right out when we lose one of them. All right. So like I said, everybody that wants a reading, put a 1 in the comments. That way you guys chit chat amongst yourself. I try to read all comments. I still miss them. So if you put a 1 in there, that sticks out more to me. So then I know you want a reading. And I don't like to assume that everybody wants a reading. I mean, just because you come in here and say hi, that doesn't mean you want a reading. Some people just see their friends in here and they just want to chit chat and say what's up. So I don't want to just assume. I mean, sometimes I'll ask if you're a regular, but for the most part, if you want a reading, put a 1 in the comments. Hi, Bernard. I don't know if you were in here earlier when we said happy birthday to you. Oh, Shepherd, how you doing, honey? Long time no see. I hope you're doing well, hun. All right. All right, Shepherd, I got you down, dear. My nephew was found deceased. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh, Tat Jack. My heart goes out to you. I'm sorry, sweetheart. Yeah, please, please, please send some love and vibes for Tat Jack and her family members. I got you written down, Bernard, honey. General reading for a job. Okay, honey. All right, where's Bernard on
She said
here?
for a job. You didn't say for a job.
Yeah. All right, Bernard. I got you.
Crap. Arts hit me.
Hey, Nicolina. Is that the real Nicolina? Hello, hello.
Got it. I don't know if any other people in here.
Welcome in, welcome in.
We missed you, Shepherd.
Oh,
Oh,
okay. All right. I mean, no offense, Nick. I'm going to check. Why is it not letting me check?
check what? Bird?
Yeah. Oh, no, it is. Okay. Welcome in, hon. Yeah, Mama's in the back. She's right here. She's like 2 feet from me.
I'm good, Bernard. How are you?
Because my
Happy
desk
birthday.
goes like that, so she's like on the other side of it. It's kind of a U shape.
Happy birthday, baby.
Oh, goodness. All right. Anyways, let's get going. Let me say the name on the list again. And as you guys know, I do have a list. Once your name is written down, you're guaranteed a reading. But listen, you have to realize, though, that I do make some exceptions once in a while. All right. Sometimes if somebody's going to sleep because they don't live in this country, it's not fair. I mean, some of them it's like 1 a.m, right? 1, 2, 3, whatever your time zone is. I don't want you to miss a reading, especially if you end up being a member. So I'm really good about, and you don't have to be a member either. Just let me know. A lot of you guys I know already. So if you just say, hey, I'm getting tired, I will bump you up. Most of us have been here for supports here for well over a year, a couple of years, some of you guys. So I know that my regulars are very understanding. They're like, no, go ahead and let them go first. There's times people have been at work and they're like, hey, my lunch break's happening. Can you read me during my lunch break? Yes, of course I will. All right. I read everybody on a list. So sometimes things get moved around. People come in and sign up early. So like I got some people that signed up from last Thursday for today, right? A couple people. Hello. Paula, is that how you pronounce it? I'm not sure how you pronounce it, but hello, honey. Welcome in. Could I ask a question? Yes, you could, but I do have a list, so it'll be a little while before I get to you. So just put a 1 in the comments if you want a reading. You can put your question down too. If you got to leave and come back in a little bit, go right ahead. And that's what I was going to say. Once I write your name down, you're guaranteed a reading. Okay. Whether you're a member or not, except if you're not a member, you have to be here at some point during my live. So if you're not here right away and I call your name, don't think I'm not going to read you. I will. You just have to let me know when you come back. All right. And then I'll stick you on the next set because I do a few people at a time. I call a few at a time. If you let me know you want a reading and you're a member, I will do my membership readings at the very end. So you know where to find them. You don't have to go looking through the whole live. Unless I forgot, like I did last week, because I did take a break for a while. I should go get a hairpin to get this out of my hair. So anyway, don't think that, if I called your name because you had to run out real quick. I'm on here for at least a couple of hours. And you guys know that. So you have to leave and come back. That's fine with me. I just ask y'all to give me a thumbs up for support. Okay. All the readings are free. Nobody has to, you don't have to donate any money. I mean, I welcome it and appreciate it, but you most definitely don't have to because, and I just want to point that out. I don't want nobody to think they have to miss out because there's been times people said, I wish I could get a reading. Like they've emailed me, you know, but I don't have the money, you know, to like ask a question. You don't have to. All my readings are free. Okay. If you want a longer, detailed one, then off to the side, we can talk and I can do private readings. But for the most part, the readings here are free. So I don't want nobody to think they can't. I just wanted to make sure I say that. I think I just said everything I wanted to say. All right. Number one thing is put one in the comments if you want to read so we can get going. You all know I talk a little bit.
That Paul Illo.
Yeah.
I put Dreamer down because she said, "Hope you got me," and I was like, "You never put a one in."
Yes, she did. Yep.
There you go.
Yeah, it was. It was right next to Lucy before in the thing. Yep. So it just got skipped over by mistake, but I had them.
All right. What, that new girl?
Yeah. I'll put an arrow for her up here because she was
Yeah.
one of the first people that signed up.
Yeah, just
I think it was under Lucy and Delia Woo, right?
Lucy and Delia.
Well, between them. So somewhere in that area. I'll put an arrow there.
Okay, I had that one too.
Yeah. And then who else was it? Somebody just came into that Paula one.
Did
Did they write down the question? Oh, yes, they did. How is my new manager finding the role? Will she stay or go? Okay. I'm not good about pronouncing names, so I'll probably just call you Paula if I pronounce it wrong. Please forgive me. Bala.
Oh, I wrote it down.
All right. All right, honey. I wrote it down. Like I said, it'll be a little bit before I get to you, dear. All right. So the first people I got in my list, let me know if you're here. I know Shining's here. Dino came in and said hi, right? Did Dino come in and say hi? Well, Shining, Dino. I don't think Harmony's here yet or Aslan. So
Texas.
I'll put a question next to Aslan. I love her to death, but she reminds me of me. She forgets a lot. So I got Shining, Dino, Harmony, Aslan, and Texas Tornado.
Well, Dino,
if I just called your name, let me know.
Dino
all right.
Shining,
yeah, I see that. Yeah.
Lori's here too. She's right under her.
Yeah. So, yeah, let me get these first, see who's here first, and then I'll call more names if needed. All right. So if Harmony, Aslan, or Texas Tornado's in here, let me know. Oh, is it Little Texas Tornado? Is that who it is?
It just said Texas Tornado. I'll go check it.
No, it's fine. It's not a big deal.
That's not a big deal. It's in the community.
And I just don't want nobody to think it's not somebody else. Hey, Rhonda, how you doing, honey? Yeah, I don't think the other ones are here yet. And I think they might have signed up last week and they might have forgotten. I mean, yes, you can sign up at any point. Say, hey, on this date. But that was last week, so they might have forgotten. All right, Lori and Sunshine. Are you guys? I don't think Sunshine's in here yet, right? And Lori is here though, right? So far I have Shining, Dino, Lori, and Earth Angel. The other one signed up early, so I know, like Sunshine, she doesn't come right away. All right, so I got my first 4 people, and then once I do them, then I'll get my next set. Hey, Jilly, how you doing, sweetheart? All right, I'm writing you down. Jilly Tots. I was like, hey, John Boy. Hey, Mary Ellen. That was my aunt's favorite show, and she named one of the her kids Jim Bob because of the show. Now that he's older and adult, he does not want to be called Jim Bob no more. Paula is fine. Okay, honey. If you can tell me how you pronounce it, you can. But if not, Paula is going to be your nickname. I don't see why. Hold on a second. I can't see the chat in here. Yeah. Well, I can if I read it sideways. Oh, wait.
Go sideways.
No, it does. It's like this.
All right. As long as you can see it.
I can't see it too well here because I have to. Wait, let me. Let's see if I can bring this up more.
Rhonda. Hi, Rhonda. John Delay. Hi, Mary.
Yeah, I was just reading that. All right. So shining is number 1.
So Jilly Top.
Yeah. And welcome everybody that's listening in the back. Not everybody that comes in here wants to read. Some people just listen in the back and just see what's going on, which is great. So I just want you to know, if you're not getting a reading but you're listening, our spirit guides are really good about making sure that they give messages to us throughout the day, throughout our life. They always find ways to try to communicate with us and to try to get us to listen to them. So if I'm reading for, say, Jilly Tots, and something I'm saying to her really, really resonates with you, and you're like, oh, wow, that really sounds like a situation I'm going through. Just know that your spirit guide's way of like tapping on your shoulder, say, hey, pay attention to what they're saying, because this is for you too.
Iris.
Yeah.
Did you hear Bernard's message about your hair?
Oh, no.
I'll tell you, it was before.
Oh,
Hey,
okay.
did you get your hair done? Because your hair's looking good, baby.
Thank you. I did it literally just before we started. My hair is still wet because it's still drying.
We didn't do that.
I tried to use a blow dryer, so I didn't come on alive with soaking wet hair. Literally was doing it the last second.
That wasn't us, right?
No.
Okay. Just checking.
All right.
I'm chatting and being nosy tonight, she said.
Oh, who said that?
That's Judge.
Oh. Oh, somebody's must be banging downstairs.
What does it itchy tongue mean? Where's it been?
Mom said, where's it been?
Sorry. Oh, here's Rhonda.
Yeah, you ate something you shouldn't have. I don't know if my tongue has ever itched before. Thank you, Lori, for cleaning space.
You live a very unadventurous life then, Iris.
Why?
Because your tongue has never itched.
No, I think that's probably a good thing.
Oh, wait. Oh, those are candles. I was wondering what the heck you put between the rooms. I thought they were baby bottles when I looked at them quickly.
Oh, thank you, Georgette, for giving us some incense. Look at Shine. These cards are flying right out for you. Oh, okay. So this, I'm going to pull some more cards. I think this is just a quick message that just needs to get addressed. I don't think it's towards you. It's somebody in your family who is probably a fire sign, but there's somebody in your family that lost some of their drive that you might be a little worried about. Okay. And things that they were either you're wishing to or they're hoping for, working towards, is just becoming hard, and then it's a burden, and there's some concern there. Okay. And I'm going to pull some more cards now. I think this just fell out just to let you know that they recognize that there's some worry and concern about a masculine party in the family that maybe you had goals or hopes for, and you see the struggle and it's not quite going the way you wished it would. All right. I mean, it could mean your spouse, but something didn't give me spouse energy, but I could be wrong. Let me see if I... Oh, this fell out. All right. Well, we know this readings have to do with your family. Oh, look at Shine. These cards are literally falling out for you. All right. This is still continue on with what I just said. All right. Okay. So this has something to do with the family. I don't know if it's a particular person or what's going on. Once again, the energy is showing that there is somebody in your family that is a masculine energy, or at least, okay, all right, so let me put it this way. I think it's a male. All right, it definitely could be a female, but it's somebody that you're worried and concerned about that is struggling and having a hard time. Okay, somebody that used to have a drive, that you would see like they had a drive and fight within them, and now they don't anymore. Hold on, let me see. All right, hold on. Okay, I wanted a clarification because I just had something pop in, or somebody to pop in. So anyhow, what I said to you was true. So there's some concern with somebody there with the family member, but there is something more that's coming through, and I'm assuming that it's a loved one that passed away. And let me just pour one more card to try to clarify. Okay, all right. I just wanted to make sure. So I think it's your brother. It's a masculine energy that came through. And whatever person that they're thinking about in the family, that they're concerned for them also. And I wanted more clarification. That's why I pulled extra cards, just to make sure, I was getting the message across wrong. Whoever it is they're not working to their best potential because of how they're feeling inside. And a lot of times, people, when they go through rough times, they pretty much hide it. Okay. So that, or they might act out a little bit differently. So they show us signs that sometimes we ignore. So this is basically somebody that's around you that you thought, had, they're moving forward good and quickly, doesn't have the same spark and energy as they had before. Okay. They might just feel like they're getting lost within themselves. Pay attention to whatever family member around you that might be feeling that way. Definitely think it's a child. But their drive isn't, whether it's work or school, they're not living up the part of what they should be doing. They might act out more, but it's really a cry for help. So really pay attention to those things that are around you. Okay. I think some of it has to do with higher education or something to that effect. All right, honey. Oh, for so the point is, yeah, I did say that your brother's kind of basically letting, I feel awkward saying this, I don't know why, but your brother's kind of basically letting you know that they notice that somebody's struggling, and this is their way to still being able to communicate with you. All right, sweetheart. We'll have to talk later. All right. Oh, hey, Anna, how you doing, sweetie? Okay, I got you.
Anna?
Oh, you did write her down. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
All right, next is Dino. Dino, my favorite dinosaur. All right. Let me just cleanse these cards good. Kendra! Oh my God, girl, I miss you so damn much. No, listen, Kendra. I wasn't on. I gotta do something with this damn hair. I gotta go find a clip or something. I was gone, honestly, for like almost 2 months. I got sick and then had some personal things going on with me. So I wasn't on myself for a while. So we all been going through, I swear, there's something going on in the universe. But I miss you so much. I'm so happy to see you in here. You gotta let me know how you've been doing. But I'm so happy you're here. All right, next is Dino. And after Dino is Lori, and then Earth Angel. When I get to Earth Angel, I'll call out the next few people that are on here. All All right, this is definitely moving away from situation. I want to pull some more cards because this is very basic. Don't freak out because the death card is here. All right. It's going to be forced change. So what it's saying is walk away and leaving situations is very hard and difficult, but it's much needed. But in this case, it's breaking you down. Okay. Nobody wants to see change. Okay. But part of this is what you need on a mental level. And so then that way you can get back to doing what you need to do to try to help yourself on a spiritual sense. And that's probably why the death card is right next to it, because it's hard to sharp change. It has to be a drastic, hard ending. And so I wouldn't be surprised if you didn't ever see or know that it's coming. You just been trying to avoid it. Hi, honey. I can hear him listening to me. I heard him just leave with the phone on. So anyways, change is hard, change is difficult. But right now, the only thing you need to worry about and focus on is yourself, okay? And how you manage and feel on your everyday to day life. Everything else will come to be where it needs to be and what needs to happen. Okay. So I wouldn't be surprised if this is just part of your transition of getting rid of the old to let in the new. And that's part of your learning experience that we have many people that we go through many transitions, which is considered a death because every ending has a new beginning. And that's why there's a white flower here in this card. So even though something has ended and it's hard and difficult, you see the sun rising and you see a white flower. Okay. Let me pull another card for you. Hey, Heather, how you doing, sweetie? Yep, it's Kendra from Tracy's channel. I know. I used to love watching her at work. I don't think she does it anymore. Do you still do welding, Kendra? Oh, she's a badass. I loved watching her work. Oh, yeah. And this is more talking about that you lost your strength that's within you. Okay. You have a lot of big hopes and dreams, but all right, listen, this is okay. All right. Even though, so it's good to know that I don't know if I would call it a light at the end of the tunnel. But what it's saying is, you yourself and your spirit guides and spirit that's around you, recognize that you lost a piece of yourself. Okay. And you might even feel like some days you don't know how to, fight yourself through a wet paper bag, like you just lost some of that umph that you had inside of you. And you know this and you recognize this. So you know in your soul and your heart that needs to get fixed. But sometimes we get stuck in a stagnant place and we don't know how to pull ourselves out of it. All right. So you have all these great hopes and dreams of how you're going to fix yourself and hoping things will get better. The thing is, the good news is that this is only temporary. Okay. This is temporary. And by being what I mean by temporary is how you're feeling. Right now, this feeling isn't going to last forever. Okay. Because change is coming. Change is coming. So every ending has a new beginning. Okay. So things might be tough and things might not ended up the way you wished it would. But it's letting you know that it's a transition for the change that's coming ahead within your life, which is a lot of soul work, soul searching, and a lot of work that you have to do within. All right, sweetheart. All righty, Dino. All right, so I did Shining, Dino, and then we have our Miss Lori. Oh, so Lori today did send me the recipe for the, what was it called? Churned apple. I don't know. It was this ice cream recipe that I can't explain. If she's in here, she can explain it. Anyways, I'm going to make it. She sent me the link for it. So I think I'm going to stick it because I know a couple other people wanted it. So I think I'm going to stick it in our community post here. So look for under the post and I'm going to send the link to the recipe that she sent. Okay, apple churn ice cream, right? I think that's what it was called. You doing Lori now? No, churn apple pie ice cream. Thank you. I knew I was messing it all up. Huh? Lori's question. Okay. All right. I'm going to ask your guides that, okay? She says, surprise me. Tell me something I don't know already. All right.
Oh, Heather wants a peppermint fudge recipe from Charlie Girl.
Oh, that's right. Charlie Girl, if you're listening, we're still waiting. Hi, Moonlight. How you doing, honey? You'll love it, and it's easy to make. I just glanced at it quickly because it's like a blog, which is good, and I'll read it later. I mostly was clicking on it and make sure it worked. So, and I quickly like read the ingredients and stuff, but I didn't read it too well. I'll let you know when I make it. That might be something good to make this weekend, huh?
Call me when you do.
Yeah, she's like, call me when you do. Absolutely. All right. So Lori wants to know something that she doesn't know.
Okay.
All right. So this is what I'm going to do. So hopefully I'm asking my guides to connect with your guides to tell me something that's going to happen in the near future. So, and then I'm thinking to myself, well, actually, what I'm thinking to myself is, please don't let it be something that's already in work. So she might already have an idea about it. So I'm going to see what's going to happen in the future and not tell me anything that's going on in the present. All right. Yeah, we'll see what it says. Because she wants to know something she doesn't already know. A lot of times tarot comes up with your self-conscious. Oh boy. I hope this is an indication this is something that you already know. All right. Let me get some clarity. Oh, this is good. Well, it's good, but I don't know if it's something you already know. I do know it has something to do with your home. Okay. It probably has something to do with your home, or maybe even the way you kind of earn money, but it's more in a materialistic sense. Okay. This is not basically, that has nothing to do with your spiritual, on the spiritual side. Okay. A lot of times when your readings come through, I notice a lot of them are spiritual based. So this one is not spiritual based. So that's good. Well, all right. So how about I'll say what these cards say so far before I pull a couple more. It says, all right, so we're doing this, reading this as a future. It's letting you know that in the near future, I have a funny feeling that this might be present. Okay. If it's not, it's something that's going to happen pretty soon. So there's been an indecision on a goal or something that you want to do, or some change that's coming along that you haven't put either much thought into, or at least you haven't started that journey. Okay. Fear or something's holding you back. All right. So this is letting you know that because it's holding you back. All right. And you didn't make the change that you needed to make. Some of the things. So something that I think it has to be something that's been building up.
She said,
I learned to replace the carpets and paint the walls inside my house. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
She said I need to.
Oh, you need to? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well, then
okay.
maybe that's what this is. All right. Because it's letting you know that something that you've been lacking on, haven't been doing within your home, because a lot of people know that one of the things Pentacles can represent is materialism in your home. What do you need to do? Okay. And money too, but it's a little bit more than that. All right. So that makes sense. So that makes sense on why then the Knight of Pentacles here is saying that you're going to go for it. All right. It's a good goal to have. And you know what? Look it up on YouTube videos. All right. All right. There's something else going with you, because I said something spiritual. Listen, these guides, make sure something came through. Something that's stopping you from doing the changes that you need in the future literally is just yourself. Okay. You stop yourself from pushing forward and doing what it is that you need to do. But let me pull a couple more things. But that's just telling you something you already know. All right. Oh. Okay. All right. Oh, okay. So this, something that's about to happen. All right. You're going to probably be a little surprised. You're going to end up getting some news, whether it's a phone call, in person, email, something like that. You're going to get some kind of news that's going to be surprising to you. If it's not surprising, yeah, it's going to leave you in limbo. So basically what it's saying is you're going to end up getting some news pretty soon. That's probably going to upset you. It's going to be, you're going to find out something that somebody's been holding back from you. I don't know what it is, or maybe you thought it was going to go one direction. It went in another way, but it's somebody that wasn't completely honest, and it's going to leave you kind of stuck in a funk. Okay. Lose that little setback, tiny little setback that you can lose your spark about. And I think maybe they're just saying this just so you're like, oh, you want to know something about the future? Well, here you go. So if it happens within, I don't know, I would say the next month or so, but it could be a little bit longer than that. That just remember this, that you're going to end up getting some news that's going to be a little surprising and maybe a little upsetting. Okay. It's probably a secret that you end up hearing about that maybe you shouldn't find out the way you did, or maybe you should have known about it sooner. All right. All right. So that's it. So write down this date and time and see if it ends up happening. And then let me know. All righty. All right, Lori. Is it with the women from church? Hold on. Let me pull a card and see. I'm just going to pull one card in just to see. Let me pull from here. Actually, something told me to pull this one. Oh. I don't know if it's a woman from church, but what it's saying is it's going to be a shock, something that you thought was something going good for you, something going well. It really breaks you down. Okay. Really breaks you down for a little bit. I mean, this does sometimes represent a church card, but I can't guarantee that's what it means.
This is Terry C.
Terry C.
Yeah.
Let me see. No women are coming up in here. It's talking about, I'm not saying it's not going to, but it might be a bigger picture than that. I pulled a few cards looking here to see, but no, I don't see. I can't tell. But whatever it is, it's going to be upsetting. It's going to be a little bit of a surprise. No, Shepherd. I got quite a few people before you, hon.
Oh.
All right, Lori. Hope that helps. All right, next is Earth Angel. So don't forget, this is November 5th. Check back in a month and see if it's happened yet. And whatever time it is, we're at 45-minute mark. Yeah. All right, let me cleanse these cards. You're welcome, honey. No question, Earth Angel. Okay, hon. I don't know. Something tells me Earth Angel needs to hear some good news. So I'm praying that these cards bring you an uplifting message.
Oh, Kendra.
Oh, I missed your beautiful face, Iris. I'm still with the drunk and I'm drained. Remember Ali, my grandson, anyhow, his dad, oh my gosh, unalived himself. It's been a lot of sadness here. Oh my gosh, Kendra. Oh, please, please, please send Kendra lots of love for her and her family. Kendra's good people. And it sucks when you see good people feeling broken. Oh, I'm sorry, sweetheart. Yes, Anna, honey, you're on the list, sweetheart. It'll be a little while before I get to you. So if you got to leave and come back, don't worry. Oh, look at these two cards came right out. right away. So I'm just going to pull those off to the side. So Earth Angel, and somehow, some way, you feel like there's been some kind of battle that had happened, and you're wondering if it was worth the fight. All right, or how to get. Let me just pull another card next to this. Yeah, so whatever fight that had happened, when I mean fight, it doesn't necessarily always mean like an argument. Okay, it could be fighting for a new job, which I don't think that's the case in this situation. Fighting for a situation that's very important to you, that you're sitting there wondering, is it worth the fight? And you're trying to find the answers to the best solution, or at least get an understanding on what's going on. This is literally keep you up at night worrying about it and thinking about it, and just, you can even possibly even get lack of sleep from it, or have bad dreams, whatever the case may be. It's really emotionally draining to you on that side. All right. So let me pull a couple cards. All right, let's give her something good news.
She said health with a question mark.
Oh, could it be health? I can, hold on, let me see if it's health. No. All right. Somebody around you had messed up. Okay. Somebody around you made a mistake, messed up, and basically their karma's coming for them. Okay. But no, that doesn't have to do with your health. All right. Let me pull a couple more cards. So they literally, okay, hold on. I don't know if this pertains to this. I'm pulling another card, so I'm trying to get clarity before I say. All right. This does not have to do with you, Lori. I mean, not Lori, Earth Angel, just so you know. This does not have to do with you. It does have to do with somebody you care about, though, okay? And I don't know who. There's a good possibility, because of the way it laid out, is that that they might have addiction issues. I don't know. And there's a concerning that sometimes when the card comes up, it has to do, not every time, but I'm saying this because of the way these cards were laid out. A lot of times this has to do with people that have some kind of addiction. Okay. It could be gambling addiction. It could be alcohol. It could be different kinds of drugs. Okay. But it's somebody that has addiction, that's held on to them, that's holding on to their life. Okay. And this is talking about a worrying concern about that person, and afraid that they might not be able to defeat this battle. All right. And some people might be seeing a decline. Okay. So if this is happening, if this hasn't, let me tell you, if this hasn't happened yet, it's literally about to happen. Okay. So the worry and concern is, let me see if it's about, yeah. Yeah. The worry and concern is that somebody's afraid that they're going to lose that battle. So they're in need of a, what do you call it? What's that word? When you're trying to get people help, intervention. All right. They're in a great need of intervention. Okay. I don't think it's you anyways, but it definitely would be somebody very close to you. All right, sweetheart. Hey, Sweetly Morbid. How you doing, honey? Oh, you just wanted to say hi and you missed us all? I miss you too. I'm glad to see you coming in here. All right. All right, Earth Angel. All right, let's see who is here now. I haven't seen Harmony or Aslan or Tornado, but they signed up last week, so they probably forgot. Sunshine is still early for her. Lucy, I don't think we've seen Lucy yet either. Oh, Aslan is here. All right, Aslan, you're next. You're next, girl. See, you popped in here right
Iris,
on
Who
time.
did you just call?
I just did all them. I know what I'm doing, Mama. Aslan's next.
Oh.
I just read all the people I had written down.
Aslan?
Yeah. The other ones aren't here yet.
Okay.
I don't think Lucy's here yet. Dreamer, it's your turn, sweetie. Are you in here? Hey, Tyler. How you doing, honey? You would like one too? Taylor. I said Tyler. Hey, Taylor. Okay. So I have Aslan, Lucy, Delia Woo Poo, Bernard, and Dreamer. If Dreamer's in here, she can be after Aslan. Thank you, Lori, for cleaning space. Oh, your daughter's name is Aslan? What a pretty name. Oh, you're used to being called Tyler on accident. Most of my life, I was called Rose. Because they're like, I know it's a flower.
Kendra said she had to call.
Oh, did Kendra have to leave?
She said I got a call. Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry, sweetheart.
Dreamer's here.
Please message me, honey. Okay, Dreamer. I'm going to do Aslan and then you, Dreamer. All right, Aslan and then
Dreamer, she's down it.
Yeah, I see. And then Dreamer.
Delia Woo Poo here?
I don't think Delia Woo Poo's here yet.
see.
I think she's busy. Delia Woo Poo, are you here? I know you just posted in Discord because it just popped up. That you so she's out there somewhere. Oh, they spell it different. Azlynn. I like that too. Moonlight, did you get on the list? Yes, honey, you're on the list. Yep. All right, let's see. So I got, where am I? Aslan, Dreamer, Lucy. I can do Lucy after that. I think a couple of the people are still not here yet. All right, and then I'll see who's in here after that. Oh, you're called George by mistake instead of Georgia sometimes. Oh. All righty. Aslan, wait, before I start reading, did you have a question? Or did you just want a general?
Bernard's here.
Oh, good, Bernard. All right, sweet. So I'm going to read Aslan, then Dreamer, then Lucy, and then Bernard.
I wish you know about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So giving Aslan a second to answer. Or maybe she's writing it. Aslan, do you have a question, honey?
Any patients inside?
Okay. How to regain patience? Is that what you want to know, honey? Hi, Dorella. Welcome in. Yes, I am. It's going to be a little bit before I can get to you, though. So I can write you down on a list, and then you can leave and come back in a little while if you want. It's going to be a little bit, though. You just got to make sure you're here at some point during my live. Okay. All right. So you want to, all right. So you want a better understanding on why you don't have any patience. Is that what it is? And what you could possibly do? All right, deal you boo boo. I think I'm not sure, but you know how things pop up? I'm pretty sure Shining just said, Iris told you. I'm not sure though, but I think I might have seen that. Thank you, Lou, for explaining it to them.
Did you see your message? Oh, boy.
I read it.
Okay.
All right, Aslan, right away. I see chaos around you, and it seems like everything just crumbles down around you. Okay.
Oh, really here.
I dragged myself out of bed to go vote. I got there around 2:15. Didn't get home till 4:30. Yeah, my husband just got back too, and he said that one of the representatives that's running today said that this is the biggest turnout they've seen in years. All right.
In the morning, it was quick. When Bob went 5 minutes, he was out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this morning.
Okay. All right. So, Aslan, honestly, I'm just gonna put it just the way that I see it. All right. A lot of it, honestly, has to do with you. All right. And how you think and feel within yourself. Okay. So there's obviously some soul searching and some journey work that you still need to do within you to try to help you fix what it is that's missing. Okay. So if we don't have patience and stuff, which trust me, I'm one of those people that really don't have patience. So if you find yourself getting aggravated easy or not having patience and just feeling frustrated all the time, a lot of times what we feel on the insides projects outwardly. Okay, so it's coming out on the surface. All right, so this is basically saying that you're missing a piece of yourself in a spiritual sense that you're not journeying looking for. You're not healing yourself from within. Okay, there's no outside answers. There's no quick answer. It's a journey. You tell yourself you don't get why, you don't understand, but the thing is, you have to look in yourself within that, okay, for that answer. It could, and I'm going to pull some more cards here. All right, I'm going to pull some more cards here, but I don't want to sound rude because you did ask a question. So Spirit's basically letting you know, like, well, I'm going to tell you about yourself for a second. All right. So I just don't want to come across as sounding very rude. All right. So basically what they're saying is that you know that you be hot-headed and you make decisions quickly without fully thinking them through. But you have to be careful of your actions and put them in check because you could be pushing people away, not meaning to. All right. And then you're stuck wondering like, well, what happened? All right. So, so this is just basically calling out you basically at the moment. And then I'm going to pull some more cards afterwards. So basically your spirit's broken and you don't know what to do. All right. And it could be completely, totally messing up your mental health. All right. I mean, there's no judgment here. Half of us are here for the same reason. That's why we're here trying to get confirmation and get some answers.
She said,
yeah.
I feel like I'm looking deep within. No, yeah. I'm glad you're telling me straight.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So I didn't tell you anything that you don't already know, but sometimes even if you know it, you have to hear it. Does that make sense? Because if you hear it, then you get called on it, then you kind of have to face it and acknowledge it. Okay. So it's not to sound rude or disrespectful in any kind of way. Everything you said is absolutely grand, 100%. And yes, it's messing with my psyche. Yeah, no, it really is. It definitely is. Okay. And the thing is, you're getting, just when you think you can't feel any lower, you are slowly getting lower and lower, and it's not going to get any better unless you drastically take measures to fix it. And that could be in ways of literally going to go see a counselor. I don't know if you do or not, maybe get on some medication. But those are, I do feel, this is my opinion, okay? Because I can't give medical advice, okay? This is my opinion. And I say this from experience from years ago. Going to the doctor when you get to a point within yourself that you don't know how to fix it. All right. It's out of hand. All right. So if you have to go to the doctor and get medication, that's great. That's great. But that helps you be able to deal. That doesn't help fully fix your soul self. That is another part of the journey that you need to do yourself. Okay. So, you might have to go out and get some physical help, but then you have to start working within. All right. So you get yourself stable enough where you can manage life, every day-to-day life. And then from there, you need to do some soul journeying, whether and change your lifestyle in that aspect. And that journey is very hard, long, and difficult too. All right. Because the first step is recognize, some of your faults. All right. Which you already said, I get it. I know I'm my own worst enemy. You know what I'm saying? So that's accepting that. So what are you going to do about it now? All right. You go on the outside and get help, whether it's friends or professional, whatever the case may be. And then the journey has to be within you also. So then you go out and look for those kind of self-help, whatever it is, meditation, different things. Meditation, I'm telling you, I promise you, it's very healing, very, very, very healing. All right. So it's time to really start reflecting within yourself and how to make you feel better. If you feel like everything in life sucks, well, guess what? You're going to project that out. You're going to project that out. So if you feel like, like you don't know how to put yourself into check sometimes, you can't put yourself in check until you feel like you're in check in the inside. So, because whatever we feel on the inside reflects how we act on the outside. All right, honey. Let me pull a couple more cards, see if
Lucy is here now.
Okay, sweet. All right. I'm going to see if the cards have anything else to say to you. Oh, okay. No, this is good. This is good. No, sweet. All right. So I wanted to pull a couple more cards because, whenever I pull cards, I always ask my guides for guidance. All right. And I was like, I don't want to leave her just, telling her about herself and just leaving it like that. I'm like, give her something positive, to look forward to. It does say right here, it does say that basically this is temporary, right? You're going to find your place again. There is going to need to be some changes, great changes, and they're going to be scary, but it's going to be worth it. Okay. So one of the things that you probably should be is putting yourself out there a little bit, getting a little more active and some journey that you want to do in your life. Okay. So it's going to self-esteem. And doing that's going to make you feel a little bit better too. So I don't know what it is, but something out there is going to change. It is going to get better, but you're going to have to put yourself out there to get it to work. All right. So somehow, some way, you got to be a little more active. I don't know if it's a new job, a hobby, or whatever the case is that to get back, feel grounded and back to the version of yourself that you want to be, is you have to put in not only spiritual work, you got to put some physical work into it too, and get yourself active and motivated and moving. All right, sweetheart. Because right now everything is chaos, and if it keeps going the way it does, you're just gonna get yourself deeper, deeper, and deeper. All right. It's okay if we have setbacks and we go down a little bit, but it's time to start working on so you can go back up the hill again. All right, sweetheart.
Okay. Yeah, that's one you were using.
All right. Next is
Dreamer.
Dreamer. All right, Dreamer, honey. Thank you for coming in today, Aslan.
That I appreciate. Oh, Jane's Addiction's here.
Hey, Jane. How you doing, honey? Thank you guys for giving Aslan some love. And hey, Lucy. I don't remember if I said hi to you or not. Sorry if I didn't.
Dreamer said general.
Okay, honey.
At a Chili's in North Carolina buying the church that is. There you go. Good for you. You want to go? Go to Chili's.
I don't know. I'm trying to think if I ever had Chili's before.
Really?
Yeah, I think I did once. I ordered a steak and it wasn't that great. The one in Waterbury. I mean, that it says it all right there. At the mall.
Yeah, well.
The Chili's at the mall.
Get what you asked
Yeah.
for, right?
Hey, Jane. How are you doing, sweetie?
She's in good mood. Good. And I told you the Wufu was here too.
Yes. Yeah. Ooh. All right. Okay, so something has recently changed. This card fell out, okay? You just recently found out. Let me pull another card just for clarification. Yeah, okay. You recently just found out something that was a little surprising, and shocking, and you did not want to have to leave that situation that went on, but something happened that you have to move on, okay? It could be in a physical sense, it can be in a spiritual sense, like mentally. I would not be surprised if it's not on a physical sense, like everything come crashing down around you, end up hearing some news that was kind of shocking, or maybe had to come to conclusion about and finally face it, and you didn't want to, and it was hard and it was difficult. But Dreamer, you had to leave that situation. All right, so let's pull a couple cards to see what's happening from there. Oh, and these are the cards that were just here, if you can't see them. Oh, I think that I didn't realize I posted that.
What?
I had a comment from earlier and I left it there, and I think it's cutting out some of the cards.
Oh.
All right. All right, Bernard. So what's your on? How old are you going to be tomorrow, Bernard?
Oh, yeah.
We're just being nosy. You don't have to tell us.
Oh, that's what I gotta do. I gotta get a pair of hot dogs.
It's my oldest daughter's birthday in a couple days.
Oldest? Oh, yeah. Right.
Yeah.
She hasn't been in touch with you.
All right. Oh, all right. So I don't know if this is part of the situation, but this is what's going to happen that's going to affect this situation. I wouldn't be surprised if, somebody that you had trusted on a situation that we can do, whether it's in a work or school, and you thought that was going to be a good go forward, and you end up coming to find out the truth that it didn't quite go the way that you wished you were hoping that it would. Yeah, see, your new journey isn't happening. So if that's letting you, if it hasn't happened yet, Dreamer, okay, if it hasn't happened yet, it's kind of giving you a warning to give you a heads up. So come up with a plan B. All right, have a backup plan. Everything in life is only temporary. One door closes, another one's going to open. So come up with a plan B. All right. Yeah, see, Jane, we were talking about that earlier, saying that this time change has screwed us up. it feels like it's more than an hour difference. It really does. It's really screwed up me anyways. You're welcome, Dreamer Honey. I'm trying to pull one more card out for you, just kind of idea. Yeah, Taka just confirming that you have to put something in the works. That's all. I don't know if you already know about this, but if it hasn't happened yet, it's literally knocking at the door and is literally about to happen. I think it's going to be a snowball effect. Like you're going to feel like this is on top of that. All right, honey. But I promise you it's only temporary. You're going to have no choice to put something else in the works, which is good, All right, honey. Now it is Bernard's turn. It's the birthday boy's turn. He was shy and didn't want to tell us how old he is, but it's Bernard's turn.
I think the other one said it.
All right, after Bernard, it'll be Delia Woo-Poo.
Sherry, I haven't seen her either. And you're doing Lucy now?
Huh?
You doing Lucy?
No, Lucy's not here.
Oh.
Oh wait, Lucy did pop in here, right?
Yeah, she did.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not doing Lucy yet because I already had that set. This is already set for the reading.
Right.
She's gonna go on the next one.
Okay. Yeah, I still haven't seen her since she came back. Let's see.
Okay, Lucy, honey.
Oh, she is here. See.
Oh yes, Shepherd, you did. You're still down. You're one of the last people that came in here.
Where is he?
No, actually, you're like halfway down now.
Yeah, he's not.
Yeah,
Not
I got quite a few people. No, yeah, you only got a few people in front of you. You don't got too many.
Oh,
Paula, honey. You got a couple people in front of you too. Wait, I know I wrote you down. Where are you on here?
right under Shepherd.
Okay, right here. All right. Yeah, you're coming up too. Bernard, are you there? Oh, Sherry's coming up too. Actually,
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna do Bernard, then Delia Woo-Poo, then Lucy.
Oh, okay.
Wait, did I just read Lucy? Oh hell, I'm confused. That crossed out so many people.
You might have written. No, Lucy's right here. She just said something.
All
I'm
right.
still here, she said.
Okay, all right.
Sherry's here.
I'm doing Bernard, Delia Woo-Poo, Sherry, and then Shepherd. That's the order.
Sherry.
Yeah. All right. Okay, Lucy, honey. Okay, Lucy.
I needed a nap yesterday.
Yeah, me
And
too.
today.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I slept late today and I don't usually. But I did nap yesterday. I fell asleep on my computer desk and woke up with the worst neck pain.
He said they'll probably go live for a little bit. Did you do her yet? Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah. Fanny was first today. All right.
Dorella wants to know if she could get it. She's already on the list.
Yes, Dorella, you're on the list, honey, but I already had a whole bunch of people before you. It's still a little bit more time, hun. You just got to wait a little while. I promise I read everybody, but I have a list I got to go by. All right. I don't know what happened to Menard. He was here a second ago.
He was just here.
All right. I'll read Bernard as soon as he comes in. So instead of waiting, I'll do Deal You Woo Poo right now.
Yeah.
All right, Deal You Woo Poo. Everybody's sending love to Do You Woo Poo. She really needs it right now. She just lost her fur baby. I'm looking at chat and dropping cards, so I'm not reading those ones. Okay, Do You Woo Poo, love. Let me cleanse these. Good for you. Why did voice activation for Google just pop up? You've got to be kidding me. Voice match allow. Well, whatever it is, it checked it. Okay. I don't even know what just happened to my tablet. All right, get out of there for now. All right, I'm going to put my tablet over here because I don't know what's going on over there. I'll use my phone if I need to. Okay. I pulled an extra card for confirmation. I do that a lot. That's why I usually try to say I'm only going to pull 3 cards, but I always end up pulling more. All right. So anyways, it feels like recently, okay, which is understanding like you just lost your fur baby. It feels like everything you're trying to work and do and accomplish, just nothing seems to be coming together lately. Okay. And it's been happening for a while. It does say, I don't know if it's a friend, a spouse, or maybe one of your children, but there's a male influence there that's been really, they might sometimes come across as a little hot-headed or not. I don't know. That's not the right word. They might come across as a little like dry sometimes, like you feel like they don't get it, but they're really one of your best supports right now. I think I'm wording it wrong, but I think you understand what I mean. But anyways, you do have a masculine figure in your life that even though you feel like you're losing all and maybe they don't know how to show it, they're really the one that's coming in to be able to help make sure you get through your difficult time. Okay. So you don't have to feel like that you're all alone. So if you have somebody in your life, that is a good support to you, but you don't think they get it, trust me, they get it more than you think they do. And they really are part of your backbone that's going to help you. No brothers. Oh, your brother. Okay. So if he comes across as like you feel like he's not getting it or he's not understanding, he is a good support there. And even though if it doesn't feel like it sometimes, he gets it. I'm not saying he's perfect. He just might be the type that doesn't really know how to show it. Let me pull a couple more cards, see if there's any other scenarios going on. This is more talking about growing stuff together, waiting on some news. Oh, all right. So, yes. Okay. So this is just talking about like just when you thought everything was starting to get in place and going together, you got the news about, I think this has to do with your fur baby. Like this almost feels, if it doesn't feel like this yet, you might be feeling like this for the next couple of weeks. And this is just what you're going through. Like just when you thought everything was going to start getting back on track. Not that everything's great or perfect, but just when things start to, he's been a rock since my mom passed. Oh, okay. I understand. So in life, just when you thought, okay, things are starting to settle, things are starting to get back to normal. Life's still hard and difficult. It sucks, but everything's okay. Then boom, you get this news, right? And this is present. This has just happened. All right. Anybody gets 8 of Wands? That's new. This news gets flying through the air. You're getting the news. Okay. So, but this news was hard and devastating. And the reason why I said it might get worse the next couple weeks is just when you thought things were going to get normal, it's almost feels like a setback. All right. So this is really good time to acknowledge that. So this way you can work on focusing on your own self and your own mental health, so you don't feel like you're dragging yourself back into that yucky place again. Okay. So even if you feel okay today, the next couple of weeks, you might start feeling yourself slipping back a little bit. Like, why is there a time I'm getting this far ahead? Something ends up happening, like those kind of feelings. Okay. So basically, this is letting you know that recognize it now. So then that way you can try to keep everything from falling completely apart again, because you've worked too hard to try to hold on by a string. Okay, sweetheart? All right, dear, you whoop love. All right, so Bernard's not back. Hold on, let me put you all up on my tablet.
I'm waiting for him. When he's back,
Yeah, I'll read him as soon as he comes back.
No, listen. Look. That's from
Oh.
I'll take it off the ceiling.
Yeah. All right, I just wanted to make sure I pulled up chat here since I can't use my tablet.
What happened?
I had all of a sudden some kind of Google update popped up. Yeah, of course. That's how it goes.
Want me to fix it for you?
Yeah.
Ours?
Oh, okay, honey. No, Mama. It's fine. It's fine for now. All right. All right, Sherry. It's your turn, love.
Lucy too. Don't forget.
Oh, wait. Hold on a second.
Lucy's here.
Oh, I'm going to do... Oh, sorry. I'm going to do Lucy, then Sherry, then Shepherd, and Bernard whenever he pops in between. Sorry, Sherry. I'm doing Lucy right now, honey. Oh, my husband made bean burritos.
There you go.
I'm going to put this in the other room.
Why? Too big for you?
Oh, no, I can't eat it right now.
You can't eat it on a break?
No, I don't have a break.
Yeah. We just have this birthday party.
All right, Lucy. You just wanted a general tonight, sweetheart? All right, we'll just see what the cards want to tell you. You're welcome, do you, Whoopoo Love?
Rhonda wants to know where's my...
You better text Rob and give him some hell.
I went out, I walked out there, and it smelled so good.
Oh, did it?
And you know me, I don't like stuff sometimes.
Yep.
So, look at it. I think it's too hot.
Nice. Does he deliver?
Yeah. We're making him cook. Don't push it.
Have a great evening, dear you, Whoopoo.
Night, you woo-poo.
I don't know, Lucy. I have a feeling something you feel good about something. I don't know what it is, but something in life feels good. And that's good. That's good news. I don't know what it is, though. Maybe the cards will tell us. We'll see. Oh, hey, it's working on something. You're building on some plans.
I'm opening it up.
All right. So this doesn't really have to do with the feeling I've been thinking, but this does have something to do in your life. Which isn't nothing big or nothing major. So you have all these great ideas and you start planning for them, but you always feel like something's missing. All right. Honestly, I'm going to pull a couple more cards for you. This is very quick and simple. Basically, your guys are just really just letting you know, like, look, you have all these great plans. You have a great outlook and some goals that you set for yourself. And then you kind of feel stuck and stagnant, which isn't a big deal, because sometimes you're looking for answers not just there that are not there. You just have to go out there and go for it and then see where it comes from there. So you might be looking for something that isn't there yet, okay, which is okay. But if you still feel that like that, you just need a time of rest. Slow down. Don't overwork. Don't overdo it. Take a step back. Really meditate, rest, and then the answers will come to you. Okay. So, whether literally you're sleeping or meditating, it keeps saying, does everything look okay? Because it keeps saying I got bad Wi-Fi, which is unusual. Yeah, because you don't want to have to walk from a situation that's hard and difficult. Okay. All right. Oh, it's letting me know. It's kind of a warning. Okay. Hey, Brenda. All right, sweetie. I'll get you on the list. So this is kind of a warning too. I just told you need to take a step back and think within yourself to organize those goals and just go for it and don't worry about what the outcome is, right? When I say take a step back, this is like basically telling me that sometimes you're your own worst enemy and you overthink and overanalyze a situation. And maybe that's why you're not getting the answers that you need, is because you're overthinking it. All right. It just, once you get the idea in your head, it keeps going there and going there and going there. Worry, 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 which ends up making the situation worse sometimes, even if it's just your extra worry, extra anxiety. It's because you're overthinking, overanalyzing the situation. So just be mindful of that, okay? Figure out what you can do when you start getting stuck in your own head, all right? Because that can be the worst. Sometimes we need a break. We need to take a step back to regroup and refocus. But if we stay in that place too long, then we overanalyze, overthink, and then sometimes we become our own worst enemy. All right, so just be mindful. But besides that, everything seems to be going okay. Yeah, I worked too hard on my channel again and started giving me a panic attacks. All right, because you're your own worst enemy. Just enjoy it. Just go for it. Do what you got to do. Let the universe take it where it needs to go. Not as bad with the hormones I'm on. All right, so you got a lot of good outlook, a lot of good goals that you set for yourself. Just you are making it worse on yourself, if that makes sense, but I think it does. But besides that, you got a lot of good things going for you. You got a lot of good goals and outlooks. Something in your life right now is making you happy, which is really good. Enjoy it. All right, Brenda. Yeah, Brenda, I got you written down, sweetie. Oh, and my boyfriend and future husband got his. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, the Panthers playing tonight. Is that what you're saying? I don't have my glasses on because it looks better with my glasses on because the hair keeps getting in my face.
Oh, that's Bernard.
Oh, hey, Bernard. All right, so Bernard wants to know about Lady Tie-Dye. I did write you on a list, and I was going to timestamp you at the end. I went back and looked, and I forgot to timestamp you. After I said, I can't forget the timestamp people, I did. That was my fault. I'm sorry, honey. I had to go back and look. All right. Bernard wants to know about the job, right?
Bernard said general originally.
General about the job.
Or a job, yeah. You're right.
So just kind of see where it takes you, basically. Oh, you got some good ideas. Oh, you're worrying. All right. So Bernard, about the job, you thought things were going good, and I know you got screwed over. You didn't get what they owed you, right? And now you're worried and concerned what to do. So you're at the point where, like, where do I go next? I don't know where to go. It's letting you know that somebody is going to help you. Somebody's going to help you just when you think that you're not going to get that answer. Somebody's going to come along and help you, which is a good thing. And I don't know why it's saying it's an experience that you've learned from, but it is an experience you learn from. So don't think that just when you think all hopes is lost, a miracle is basically going to happen and somebody's going to help you with it. So you might end up finding a new job in a place that you probably didn't think or expect. Yes, it's quiet here tonight, Bernard. Let's keep it that way. All right.
I'm hugging you my thoughts. Oh, lady tie-dye's great.
All right. So what this is saying here, Bernard, is that the quicker you want your job, the faster you need to act. So don't lie while waiting. You need to act quickly and keep pushing and pushing and pushing, because there is something out there for you. But you got to really push hard and to really work at it. Okay. And don't sit around waiting. It's really important that you work hard. Don't give up. Don't give up. It's going to feel like it some days, but don't give up. Like, you got this. All right. It's not, I don't see you getting a job right away, unfortunately, unless you really, really work for it. Yeah. So you got this. You just really have to put the hard work into it. But you're beating yourself up a lot about it. But somehow, some way, just when you think it can't get any worse, number one is spank you. That threw me off guard. I saw spank you. I already wrote you down, Lady Tie-Dye. I got you.
It's almost your turn.
Because I was like, well, whether she comes in or not tonight, I'm going to make sure I timestamp her. But anyhow, Bernard, things will be okay. You just really, it's going to be a long, hard road. All right. So really put yourself out there, but somehow, some way, somebody's going to come along and help you, but you really have to put the work into it. All right, Bernard, honey.
Right.
Oh, wait, my mama said, show this to Bernard. Happy birthday balloon. Oh, the words are backwards. Read it backwards. It says, happy birthday, Bernard. It's a cake. There, we made your wish for you. Bernard's going to find a job soon.
Happy birthday. Backwards here.
It doesn't?
No.
Oh, it don't? Okay, on here it looks like it's backwards. All right. Oh, it's not backwards? Okay. For my end, it looks backwards. Well, happy birthday, Bernard. I don't know how Bernard's going to be, but I'm going to guess he's going to be 29 again. All right.
29 and holding.
Yeah. Let me see where I'm at. Now it is Sherry, right? Sherry the Shepherd.
One, please, and spank you. Did you know Lucy wrote that in there?
Not Lucy. That was Lady Tie-Dye.
No, it was. Oh, it was. Because he was bad. Huh?
Yeah. So, yeah. Sherry and then Shepherd.
Yeah. You did Lucy?
General. Okay, honey.
You did
Okay,
Lucy
good.
already, Iris?
Yeah, I did Lucy.
Double check. I found the cross.
All right. Sherry.
Shepherd said he's here.
Yep.
You did a good job. I don't think I've ever had his bean burrito.
You're
before.
welcome. You've had them before.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Today they're good.
Today they're good. Maybe because you're hungry.
Could be. I ate breakfast.
Oh, all right. Listen. Sherry, if this does not have to do with you, it's definitely somebody extremely close to you. Okay. So I don't know if it's you, and I don't know if it has to do with somebody else that's close to you, but somebody around you, if it's not you, it might very well be you, keeps making bad choices. All right. Like, you worked hard on yourself and things seem to be going okay. And then not so much. Okay. It's repetitive bad choices that's been happening lately. So you're holding on to something that's not worth holding on to anymore. What that means, I have no idea. And it's basically telling you, this, I think this mostly has to do with you. I don't know if you're the one that's having the problem or somebody close to you having a problem, but this is how you're dealing with it. So I don't know whether it's you that, all right, let me just say this in the reading. You worked hard on in the past of keeping yourself level-headed and balanced and feel like you have everything going okay from the physical and spiritual. Like everything just seemed to be going okay. But you're fooling yourself in a situation. You wanted to hold on to something that isn't healthy and happy. All right. And it's the time that you really need to be honest with yourself. All right. You need to be honest with yourself, and really look into yourself and see how it is you can change it. What that exact situation is, I'm not sure, but I do know this has been happening for a bit, and you're not being honest with yourself about it. Okay. Sometimes we got to put the step down and cut those ties, um, to let our own self grow a little bit. All right. Whatever it is emotional, but it's not helping you, and you basically are lying to yourself about the situation, right? Or you don't want to see it as bad as it is. Even if you know it's bad, it's you don't want to see it as bad as it is. So let me pull more cards to kind of see what's going to end up happening. Oh. Oh, let me put this on for you.
He said you're psychic, Bernard.
Well, I don't know about that.
He says, I'm going to be 29.
Yeah. I don't know about that. All right. So, all right. Listen, this is talking about how to leave a situation that you don't want to, and it's hard and hurtful. But you really have to think about how you're going to leave that situation, whatever the case is. All right. Winning at all costs. This is really talking about betrayal. Okay. And whether it's betrayal on yourself or somebody else betraying you, but you really have to be upfront and honest with you, because I'm telling you now, if you don't fix it and nip it in the bud and make plans to for yourself in the future, whether it's to put up shields to make yourself feel better or rectifying the situation, it's only going to get worse. Okay. You can't hold on to something that's no longer working for you. I don't know if it's a person, and I don't know if it's something that you're doing to yourself, but whatever it is not healthy, and it's not being fully honest with yourself, holding on to things that are not going to end up working out in the long run. It's you got to decide if that battle's really worth it. In my opinion, in the end, you're just going to get screwed over if you don't try to put some steps out in front of you to protect yourself. All right, sweetheart. All right, sweetie. And when I say protect yourself, could end up being on an emotional level. I'm not sure what it is, but maybe you do. All right, sweetheart. Basically, these cards are calling you out. All right, sweetie. Next is Shepherd. Shepherd. Oh, Shepherd, did you have a question, honey? Oh, you're welcome, honey. Oh, good. Shepherd's here. All right, just there, and then Shepherd. After you Shepherd, I'm probably going to take a quick break for a minute so I can run to the restroom, and then we'll do the next step. I think the next one after Shepherd is CJ Mac. I should have seen if she wanted a reading first, because I think it's pretty late where she's at. CJ, are you still awake? Hey, why? How you doing, honey? Is Steve thinking about calling you? All right. It'll be a little bit before I can get to you, sweetie. Is Steve thinking about calling you? Oh, thank you, I. Oh, hi, Jazzy. Welcome in, love. If anybody just popped in or if you listen in the background and you decide you want a reading, just put a 1 in the comments. It'll be a little while before I can get to you, but I'll get to you as soon as I'm able to. No question. Okay, hon. All right, Shepherd. Shepherd hasn't been here in a while. Oh, thank you. You're like number 26. Thank you, Jazzy. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hey, Sean G. Oh, Harmony. Did I miss anything? I was dead asleep. No, Harmony, you didn't. But I did write your name down from last week. All right. So I do have you written down, love. Okay, Anna, honey. Oh, why? I got you down already. The 1 is just if you want a reading, so I know to write your name down. And I wrote down your question, too. Oh, Sean G. Let me make sure I write you down. Oh. Let me just keep this card because it keeps trying to flip. Oh, right away, Shepard, just let me know that something you should have been doing for a while. You're not taking that opportunity of whatever change it is. And because of there's something needs to be changed, something that it's something new, something that you should have, like, I don't know. Like, hey, I'm gonna run for it. I'm gonna do it. You didn't do it, okay? And because of it, there's a lot of internal battles going on right now. All right. Oh, you didn't change it, so maybe that circle of people that are around you aren't very healthy and happy. So now you got a bunch of minor battles going on around you. Okay. Yeah, and you're gonna grow and be bigger than that. All right. At the end of the day, you're gonna realize what part you play, and you're just gonna stand your ground and you're gonna be okay, which is a really good thing. All right, let me pull some more. Okay. Okay, so basically what it's saying here, Shepherd, is I don't know if this has to do with this exact situation, but I wouldn't be surprised if it isn't part of it. I don't know if it's you or somebody else or some kind of concern about being rectified with the situation. Okay. Because whatever it is that you've been working towards does not feel like it's not going to go quite the way that you wished it would or that you hoped it would. It could be court, okay, but it could be some other kind of paperwork or legality things that you need to fix and work out, because there wasn't a lot of plan or effort put into it like it should have been. All right. And so really it's letting you know now, like, you better do something about it now, where it's not going to go the way that you hoped it would. All right. Don't just wait for somebody else to come along, fix it, or just take their word at it. Like, you really need to put some work and heavy energy and effort into it. Okay. It's very, very important. Yeah. This ain't going to be a good thing. Yeah. Because then you're going to be on like, well, what am I going to do now? I don't feel like there's a way out of it. That's not true. You have to understand, even if you get built a hard, long road, a bad deck, you get built, like handed a bad deck in life, whatever the case may be, just know that how we handle situations is how we're going to be able to get through life. So we got a bad circumstance came along and now you're stuck with it. Okay. How are you going to deal with it though while you're in that moment? All right. It really makes or break in how you're going to be able to handle it in the long run. So that basically this is what you're telling you. Some things might come along and be like, oh crap, well, I shouldn't have done that. Now I got to do this because I didn't do that to begin with. So now you're dealt this bad hand, and it's not fair because it turned into something like this, and it being like that. But now how are you going to handle it? Okay. So just know those feelings at the lowest are only temporary too, even if it's a bad circumstance or a bad change, if it feels that way anyways. Okay. I hope that makes sense. Because there's something going on that's pretty deep, but I think there's like a lot of things in play. Okay, thank you. Always when I need to hear. All right, Shepherd. It's nice seeing you. All right, I'm going to go take a break for a minute, and my mom was going to come over and entertain you. She promised me she was going to sing you songs tonight, and
Oh, really? Yep.
I'm glad you're back, Shepherd. Don't give up. You got a long, hard road ahead of you, but it's going to be okay. All right. Mama can see who's here next. Oh, Harmony's here. Harmony is going to be next when I come back.
Harmony?
Yeah.
We just did Sherry, right?
Yeah.
And Shepherd?
And I just did Shepherd. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, Lady Tie-Dye is probably here. Well, you can figure it out. You can go from the top and look down again.
Harmony? Oh, Harmony's up there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because she was.
I think I know what the top to the bottom means.
Well, she signed up last week, so.
Yes, she did. She signed up before she left last Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
A few of you guys did. So we got Harmony. Look, if you guys are here, then I'm going to call you. I'm going to let you know.
You don't have to call all of them, just the first 4 people.
Excuse me, I'm calling my list. I don't have to call all of them, she says. Okay. Harmony, Texas Tornado, Sunshine. Now, we know Harmony's here, so she's going to be number 1. Harmony's 1. Then we got, where's my thing so I can see if you guys are saying anything, huh? Thank you, Shepherd. Okay. CJ Max, Manda, Lady Tie-Dye, I saw here. She's here. Hi, Lucy. I don't know about looking good, but I'm still kicking. Why? That's new. I don't remember seeing Y before. Hello, Y. Okay, Moonlight's here too. So we got CJ, Max, Manda, Lady Tie-Dye. I know Lady Tie-Dye's here. Amanda's not here, is she? Nope. Lucy was already read for. But Moonlight, let's see how far down you are. Okay, CJ Max, are you here? Amanda? Paula, the new lady named Paula, Pauela. Hi, Shining. Y is from so-called like me. Is from SoCal like me? Okay. Rising Phoenix. Oh, I haven't seen you yet today. Good to see you. I'll write you down. I love the Rising Phoenix, so you're special to me. Anna Courier, are you still here? Where'd you go? Dorella's here. Dorella, you're already on the list. You're only like a few more down on the list. You're not too far away. Okay? I'll tell Iris. Where's she go? She's got Dorella, Brenda. Oh, she put on people I didn't know about. Oh, Y is on the list. Sorry, Y. And okay, that's Sean G. I didn't even see Sean G. I was too busy eating my burrito. Sorry, guys. So it's good to see Dorella's here. So the new girl, Paula, isn't here. She'll probably be back. Jilly Tots, you were here before, Jilly. Jilly, let me know you're here because you're going to be one of the next people read. We know we got Lady Tie-Dye. And Harmony. Yes, hit the like button. It'll help everybody out. Anna's here. No Jilly Tots, huh? Okay, so far we've got Harmony, Lady Tie-Dye, and Anna. Don't run away. Yes, I knew you were here, Harmony. Jilly Tots, yeah, I like that name too. Taylor, you're on there, but you're just a couple people down. It isn't going to be all that long because everybody that signed up hasn't come in yet. You know what I'm saying? That happens. And let me see. Just waiting. But Taylor's here. Okay, Iris. You've got Harmony, Lady Tie-Dye, and Anna.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. I got to write Rising Phoenix down. She's here. Don't you like that? Rising Phoenix? I told her I like her name. Iris is making me leave, you guys. Isn't she mean to me? I'm gonna just...
Oh, Rising Phoenix is Lilima.
What?
Is Lilima.
Lilima is Rising Phoenix?
Yeah.
Well, I like that name better, though. I like
Yeah.
Rising
Me too.
Phoenix. I love it.
Alrighty.
I didn't see Sean G. I saw my list.
Oh, she might popped out because she came in after, so she knows it's going to be a bit.
Yeah, well, oh, okay. That's what's mine.
Huh?
My tablet.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know where yours is. Oh,
It's over there because I had that thing.
Yeah, but it's
All right. Okay. Where are we? I went and found a bobby pin and put it in my hair so it'll stop going in my face so I can wear my glasses again. All right, you guys.
Well, Dorella is here too.
Okay. All right.
But I've just got the
That's fine. I just want the next couple people that are up.
Lady Tie-Dye. Oh, no. It's Harmony, Lady Tie-Dye, and Anna. Chili Tots.
All right. Let me number them. Harmony's right now.
Yep. Lady Tie-Dye is done.
Is Amanda in here?
No, I called them.
All right.
And
Anna.
Yeah.
All right. Did you say Paula's in here?
No, I tried.
Okay.
I called him.
All right. That's fine.
I even called CJ Max.
I think she's sleeping. I should have done her earlier.
No.
We laugh alike.
What? Me and her?
Little Man S wants a reading. Okay.
Who does? Did you say little man?
Actually, I'll do them next because I know they probably won't be up that long.
Jazzy Dreamers.
So I'm gonna do Harmony, and then I'll do Little Man, and then I'll do Lady Tie-Dye.
Nice to see you too, Moonlight.
I'm glad you're here today, my Moonlight.
I know, really.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Why? You got locked down.
Huh?
I was just looking. You got them all.
Wait, do I have Jazzy written down?
No, we didn't have a Jazzy.
Jazzy, hi, honey. Did you want a reading tonight? Put a 1 in the comments. It'll be a little while before I get to you. So if you have time to wait tonight, I will be able to read you. It's just going to be a bit. I'm just letting you all know that ahead of time.
She put a 1 in.
Okay. All right, Jazzy. Jazzy. Oh, this pen keeps falling apart. I don't save this to use it as a pen.
No,
it has a thing on the
rubber
bottom of
end.
it. Yeah. I've had this pen for years.
Jazzy
Dreamer. All right. I'm watching the USA poll for the new president. Oh, are you?
So who's winning? Who's winning? We don't laugh alike, do we?
I have no idea.
Never been told that.
Yeah.
I'll bet we all do. Doris, you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay, Harmony. Something that you feel like that, something that you felt like. All right, so
I need this.
hold on. Mom was trying to. Let me help my mom with something first.
Yeah.
Oh, it's under your plate. All right, sorry about that. So, Harmony, in the past, you feel like that something that you've been trying to search for isn't there, and you can't find that missing piece. You can't figure out how to get it to work. Okay, and this is a long time coming. This has been going on for a long time. All right, and I don't know what it is, but you're starting to realize that you don't give up what you want to do. You just might have to adjust what it is that you wanted to do. Okay, so if you have something you want to do in life, and that's your only end reach goal, if it doesn't seem to be going that way, it's not saying that what you want in life isn't going to happen. What it's saying is you might need to take a different route, a different avenue. Okay. And that's kind of what it's saying, even whether it's temporary or a complete life changing thing. It's just saying that you might just have to have a different outlook on it and maybe take a different route temporarily. Okay. All right, let me pull a couple cards here to get some understanding. So this is talking about that even if it's going to be hard and difficult and emotionally, it might feel like it's going to break you down for a bit. Know that through hard work and dedication, it's going to be hard and difficult, but you're going to be able to achieve what it is that you want to achieve. Maybe like I said, not the way that you're hoping or wanted it to go. All right. So don't give up hope. All right. Find that strength that comes within you. Because if you want to get out of a situation to get to that goal, it is workable, it's doable. It's just gonna be a little harder and a little longer than you expected it to. All right. All right, Harmony, honey. Who are you after? Let me see.
I already put it down. Brenda.
Oh, Brenda. So you still got a few people in front of you. Oh, Moonlight. All right. If you wait a couple minutes, honey, I'll read you now unless you want me to timestamp you. I know you're one of the people I said that I'll read for because you don't live in this country and it's not fair for you to miss it. So I can timestamp it for you, or if you wait a couple minutes, I'll read you. Oh, I am so thirsty. All right, I'm going to do
You want soda?
Little Man. Shining, is Little Man listening? And then after Little Man, I'm going to do Lady Tide. Lady Tide, you don't mind if I do Moonlight first, do you? Because she said it was like 1:30 in the morning, right? 1 a.m.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, Moonlight.
Don't worry.
Okay,
Yeah.
Shining. Okay. So I know this person I'm reading for is a little bit on the younger side. So just know that kids are emotional and they have many ups and downs, okay? But they're struggling right now too, okay? It doesn't matter what age you are, we have ups and downs in our life too. It's part of, especially when you're younger, it's really emotional. I always said some of my younger years and in my teenage years really suck sometimes because we go through a lot of change. But this is talking about them somehow feeling lost. And I'm not going to go into too much detail or read too much into it because they're on the younger side, but they feel like there's something broken, like the family unit. Okay. There's something emotionally not there. Okay. And that could just be part of it. It has to do with their own self changing and growing. Okay. So they're kind of waiting to see what's going to happen, but there really is a worrying concern that, like the family unit, it feels like there's going to be a breakup or a loss somehow, some kind of concern there. So it could be, I don't know, has to do with their siblings or with the parents. I'm not really too sure. But they're going through something emotional that they might be just lying in wait to kind of see how it ends up playing out. Okay. Okay. I don't know if they just recently got news or they're waiting for news. I know it's kind of tough to say because I know they're young. So, in a spiritual sense, they're not very happy within themselves. Okay, and maybe what might be the reason why sometimes they might act out or they try too hard to be overly helpful. All right, and that's all because of their self-esteem. All right, and well, listen. At the end of the day, I think this might have to do something. With school and getting noticed because I don't know what's going on there. They feel like something's not right there, which is a big concern for people that are on the younger side. Really is education, okay, and really that concerned about whatever situation, whether it's the teacher, the learning part, or some bratty kid on the bus. I'm not really too sure, but I think it's something you should talk to them about. All right, I'm not going to get too deep or say too much because it's nobody's business.
You brought somebody in with you.
Oh, okay.
Said she's trying to get over there.
No.
What do you want to drink? That's my Iris.
Oh, okay, Lady Tie Dye. I get it. I'm gonna do Moonlight right now. I'll do Moonlight, and then you're right after Moonlight.
Coming.
Oh, give him a big old hug for me.
Oh, I was going to get you something to drink, and she ran back.
Yeah, she did, and then knocked her tablet over.
Yeah.
All right. I'm shuffling these cards good. Oh, I got the lover cards. I don't know what that means, Moonlight, but something you're passionate about and running towards it. All right. Oh, you really worked hard for something and really put a lot of work and effort into a situation. Let me see what that is. Oh, okay. So I don't know if this has to do with a partner or not, like a love partner, but it has to definitely do with some kind of partnership. And I'm going to base that along with the cards because this seems like it's telling a story now. So I just 2 cards that popped out that I told you what meant real quick, right? And this is going along with that, like you're putting work into a situation. It's definitely somebody with a masculine energy that that you're kind of wondering what's going to happen there. Is it's going to keep pushing forward or not in the situation? It might seem like at times that they're emotionally disconnected and they just don't get it. So it's kind of leaving you in limbo and kind of confused, kind of what's going on. I know there has to be boundaries, but I'm afraid of losing it. Okay, yeah. I'm wondering if his feelings, should I move on or should I put my foot down and stay? Oh, okay. That explains exactly what's going on here. See, I don't always see the comments as I just go and read and I don't look and see what you're saying. All right. So I know that's kind of what you're debating, if you should go or stay or not. I don't think you're going to leave right away. Okay. I'm not saying you're going to be together forever. But I don't see it leaving right away. Just know that my feeling on the situation is that you're going to come to a point where, all right, so they might seem a little tough egg to crack, and they might not ever feel emotionally connected, okay, and they just don't get it. And I don't think that feeling's ever going to change. I don't think that doesn't mean they're a bad person. I just think they have a different type of personality. And they end up withdrawing and holding a lot within. So it's going to be really hard to always know exactly what they're thinking and feeling. And if you're the type that needs that encouragement or that, how can I put it? I think you guys have two different energies. Okay. He is soft, but okay. Well, all right. He's soft, but drunk, but that keeps him emotionally disconnected, right? Because he's drinking, and it keeps him withdrawn. So he might be soft and gentle, but he's keeping everything he feels inside. So that's why he feels like he's emotionally disconnected. He has this one side on him that might be passionate, and he can even come across as being hot-headed sometimes. Okay. Let me pull another card because that's what it shows his personality is. Yeah, it is. But it's only because I wouldn't be surprised. I would talk to him and see how much he does to you. Because like I said, he's a hard shell to crack. So if he gives you tidbits and tells you so much, there's more to it that he's not saying. He's not getting to the root of the problem. He's not getting really deep into those feelings. Yeah, and it's very difficult. He is emotionally broken. He's emotionally broken. All right. And he needs to come to terms with it. I don't think that you're giving up on him anytime soon. Okay. I just don't think or see it getting any better anytime soon either, if that makes sense. I don't know if that's helped you any, but I don't think he's not ready. He's not ready. So I think you're, from what it looks like in the cards, that you're really praying and trying to hold on to something that's not gonna change. There's no much love or care and effort and work you put in until they're ready. It's not gonna change. I don't see it happening anytime soon. I'm not saying it never is, but that's just the route that it's going right now. All right, sweetheart. Oh, I can imagine that it is
Pretty hard.
Yeah. All right, Moonlight honey. Maybe people in the chat can send you prayers and strength for them. All right, sweetie.
You did Anna and everything, or no?
Huh?
You did Lady Tie-Dye?
No, I'm doing Lady Tie-Dye next. And then Anna. Where's Moonlight on here so I can cross her
She's
off?
under Anna.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, right in front of me. Okay.
Oh, I brought you something to drink.
Spiked lemonade. I am not drinking alcohol, Mom.
You only got a couple hours. I figured it might calm you down, relax you. They'd have better readings. What else do you want then?
Did you know it was alcohol or you thought it was
Rob
lemonade?
told me.
Rob told you?
Hey, what do you want? Water, Sprite?
Huh?
Sprite, water.
Water is fine. I don't drink Sprite.
Oh, I didn't either until today. Told you I should.
I'm not a big soda drinker, anyways. All right. All right, lady tie dye.
Well, I tried.
My mom trying to be funny. I can't believe my mama brought me that. I wonder whose that drink that is too, because that's been in my fridge forever. Babe, is that you? I heard somebody at the door. Did you just want a general reading, Lady Tie-Dye? I don't know why these cards keep slipping out of my hand tonight. Rhonda, you need to explain that was probably one of the adult kids. And when you say one of the kids. All right, honey. Oh, Lady Tie-Dye, I don't, only because of what we talked about in the past, I would not be surprised if this is not about your brother. I could be completely wrong. So let me pull a couple more there and see in a minute. Oh, it's Amy's? Okay. So anyways, that's probably why it's been there for months, because she doesn't drink. So it probably will stay there another few more months.
No, I don't think it's Amy's.
But anyways, listen, you've been feeling like in the past, you've been carrying on a lot of burden, okay? And there's been some upset within the family because of this burden. All right. I'm not saying you're the burden. I'm just saying that you feel like you have a lot of weight on your shoulders, and you don't know how to fix the situation. I assumed it was about your brother because of this card here. He's not the devil, by the way, but it does talk about having some maybe some substance problems that they have a hard time dealing with, and that really puts a big burden on the family. So that connection that you wish you had is kind of lacking, and it's missing. All right, so I'm going to pull some cards just for him, since it's letting me know basically it's about him, I'm assuming, and how he's doing, and maybe you can get some answers or clarification. We'll see. Yep, your family unit. All right. Which is kind of harsh, okay? This is kind of harsh. But honestly, it's basically saying that as the idea that you have of everything being great and ideal and perfect, honestly, isn't ever going to happen. All right. It just, I wouldn't be surprised if there hasn't felt like there has been some betrayal. And they're not, and in the long run, they're never going to fully see it. Okay. They're in denial themselves. All right. They're just never going to fully see the impact that they have. So ends up leaving a lot of not so nice memories, and they're not going to learn, and they're not going to learn from it. I don't think they're just the way they're going to be forever, which is kind of, at least that's the way the cards are going from today. Things can change tomorrow. All right. Something could happen. He can get a different mindset. But I don't see anything changing right away. Somehow, some way, either you felt like you got betrayed by him or there was some kind of betrayal there. I'm not sure what it is. And it really left a bad taste in your mouth. And it's really not the way that you would hope and pray that would be. And you're never going to stop wishing things would be different. I would be very surprised. I'd be very surprised if anything changes anytime soon. I'll just leave it at that. I don't think it's going to change anytime soon. Anyways, I don't think they get it. They don't get it. Both brothers have betrayed. Okay, yeah. Okay. And they don't get it. I don't think it's going to change. There's nothing you can ever say or do to ever fully make that amends. Even if you guys come to a point for an understanding, just, to be cordial, there still feels like there's a wall there, a blockage, unfortunately. I'm sorry to say that, though, honey. I don't know if you've just been thinking about it, because that really came out pretty deep. They're together on the same property. They deserve each other. Okay. Okay. General and love life, please. Okay, honey. Anna, is there a particular person, like, you just want to know about love life in general? Or is there a particular person, then if there is, I can break up the cards a little bit. It's always on your right. Of course, that's family. And that doesn't mean, like me saying that, it doesn't mean there's not love there. Like, there's still love there. Obviously you love your brothers. Well, you wouldn't be worried and concerned. They might have done some dirt and not, been that always made the best decisions. That doesn't mean they don't care. At the moment, they just care more about their needs at the moment, not understanding how sometimes their actions can affect other people. So they have to make excuses in their own mind to be able to live with themselves, basically. There's a certain person. Okay, honey. All right. Let me see. Where is Paula on here?
Right.
Oh, you might be next. Unless somebody else popped in that wasn't here before, Paula. You're going to be next.
Yeah. Lady Titan said she has no regret.
Oh, good. Oh. Oh, good night, Bernard. I hope your birthday is good tomorrow. See you on Thursday. Oh, okay. So, Anna. All right. So I pulled some cards that represent you and then represents the person that you're talking about. And you know what? It's very... honestly, I'm just going to be honest, and this is how things have been going for a bit, okay? I don't think that they've stood up and done exactly what they said that they would do, that you're hoping that they would accomplish, okay? But you're still holding the hope on that things are going to work out, all right? And it says here that they kind of lack of fighting for themselves and accomplishing what they said they needed to do. Basically, a lot of empty promises and a lot of things that have been going on for however long you've been together is just going to be recycled and never change unless something drastic happens. All right. And it's basically saying at the end that it just feels like everything's going to come crashing down. I don't want to kind of leave it like that. It's like, boom, you got the tower at the end. So let's see. Okay. So I wouldn't be surprised. All right. So really opened your mind about the scenario and situation. Okay. Because if it's the same story, the same play over and over again, and things are not changing, it's just going to be the same cycle of holding on to what you wish it would be and empty promises. Okay. Because it does say that. That they need to slow the road before they end up getting themselves into trouble. Okay. And talking about, either indulging themselves too much in partying or listening to other people without taking their owning up their own stuff, basically. All right. I think this is just kind of a warning of just confirming what you already know, that maybe you're holding on to idea that you're holding on to. I don't see it changing anytime soon. And I say this all the time. All right. This is how sometimes you view the tower. Tower card isn't the worst card, though, in a deck. To me, it's not. It looks scary. There's a place on fire. People are jumping out. Somebody's losing their kingdom, basically. It feels like they're losing the foundation underneath them. But everything that falls down gets rebuilt, and it ends up being stronger in the other end. But what this is saying here, though, is that it's going to build up until it gets fixed. So if this ends up being like, hey, you already know this is confirming it, and the tower card ends up being the rest. This is what happens sometimes, and I swear it happens, and I say this all the time. If you know there's a situation needs to get changed in your life and you don't do it, but you really wish it would get fixed, the universe is going to answer your thoughts. Okay. And if you don't advocate and work for yourself, the universe is going to come and kick that foundation right from underneath you and make you rebuild. All right. The good thing is it gets rebuilt stronger, whether it's hard lessons or a new goal, a new journey. But in the long run, if you don't fix it and you know it needs to get fixed, poof, universe is going to come take it down for you. All right. So basically, universe is letting you know this is happening, you know what's going on. If you want it changed, do something about it. Well, we're going to do something about it. All right, honey. All right, sweetie. I just thought of something. We just started retrograde, I think. If we're not, we're about to, right?
We're about to. I think it's the 12th or 13th, right?
I'm going to tell you something about retrograde. Retrograde sucks, right? Like everybody's like, oh shit, it's retrograde again. I'll tell you something good about retrograde, even though it does suck at the moment. It makes you face things you've been trying to deny. All right. So it comes ahead. You've been ignoring it. Now you got to face it. Feel like everything's falling apart around you. It's because now you got to face it. It's falling apart. So now you got to face it and fix it. So temporarily it sucks. And it's a good time of finding out answers that you've been trying to look for. And it sucks sometimes at that time. All right. But there is some good about retrograde, even though it sucks at the moment. And this might be just part of it. It's like getting you to, so I noticed that there's been a lot of patterns of like the universe is like putting it out there for you. Like, listen, look, this is what's going on. Or, we've been tiptoeing around this situation, but boom, here it is. And that's because retrograde's coming. Were you called, Sean? No, I think. Where are you?
He's down by Brenda.
Oh no, I think I didn't write it right away. It's almost your turn, honey.
Kendra was just here.
Okay.
But she said, oh no, I thought I'd been going on for a week now. What? Oh, she thought it's been going on for a week now. So Kendra's here.
Who did I just read?
You just read Anna, wasn't it? Anna?
All right. I forgot for a second because I got in the zone and I was trying to fix my pen.
Well,
Did I cross out Anna? Why can't I find her on here?
she's down. She was past Paula. She's above Moonlight. Where's Moonlight?
Oh, they already crossed out. All right.
Okay. And then there's Paula's here.
All right.
The one on top there.
Yeah.
Over Jilly Tots. Jilly never answered what I called.
Oh, she might have stepped out. That's fine. All right, Paula, honey. Just let me know you're still in here. I got Paula, then Kendra, and then Taylor. Paula, Kendra, and then Taylor. And then Dorlorella, they're still in here. Okay. I was wondering what the new manager is feeling in the role. She's consistently asserting herself. Is she struggling? Will she leave? Okay. Okay. If you want to send a super chat, you can. It's up to you, hon. I have a list going on, but if you send a super chat and you want a reading, if you let me know, I'll bump you up on the list. All right. Okay, Ryan and Venus, good. I'm glad you guys are still here. None of you guys will be too much longer. I'm, for the most part, mostly done with my list. All right, so Paula kind of wants to know where their manager's head's at. So I'm going to pull a couple cards for you and then a couple cards for your manager, Paula. And I'm basically going to ignore your cards unless it tells me something shocking. It's just so I can separate those energies. And that's just my way of being able to focus and do it. Yeah, okay. This is just saying you don't really see it working out too much. All right, Hakeem, honey, hold on a minute. Thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Hakeem said, what are Izzy's true feelings for me? What is she true reason she's angry with me? I need advice. Thanks, ma'am. All right, honey, just give me a few minutes and I'll do you in a minute. I'll do you right after I finish this reading.
November 7th to December 15th or something like that. Retrograde.
Huh?
The 7th to the 15th of December.
Of December, it's not now.
Yeah, the 7th is.
I'm gonna look up something because there's something going on.
Yeah.
Everything's going wonky lately. All right. Oh, and this is them. Oh. All right. I don't think they're starting off too well. All right. All right. So I think you might not get some of the answers you need, but they're not fully honest within themselves. All right. I don't know if they don't have the fight or drive or they're ready to fight to look like they're on top when they're really not. I don't think they're really. All right. To be honest with you, if they hold this position for very long, I would be surprised. And they might come across as one way, but I don't think they're really that way. I think they're their own worst enemies, okay? And so if on the outside they might appear not the best, it's not that that's the case. They're their own worst enemies, okay? They're their own worst. They're their own worst self, that they need to be honest with themselves about the situation so work life would be a little bit better. I don't know what that means. I don't know exactly, but there's a lot of chaos when it revolves around them, and I think a lot of it has to do what goes on with them eternally, and so then they struggle. Okay, so I don't know how they're gonna last. I'd be surprised if they last for a while, but they would have to do a lot of soul searching to look within themselves. So it's not like they're bad. It's just they're too hard on themselves and they're not being fully honest about a situation. Hold on, let me pull some more cards and get some clarity. Oh, they act superior and confident, but I don't really think they get it really. I would be surprised if they did. And it could be that sometimes people on the outside will act tough and like they got it all together. And they're really hiding. That's their way of hiding their insecurities. All right. So they have some personal things going within themselves. They definitely do. They don't know how to balance or manage. Okay. Hold on. Let me pull a couple more cards. Give me a clear-cut answer. Oh, here. Yeah, all right. All right, I'm going to be honest with you. All right. I wanted a clear-cut answer, not all the stuff and like what's going on within them, just clear-cut. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't feel like or think that they're over their head. Or they're worried and concerned. And then if they don't get their act together, karma's coming for them. End of the day, karma's coming. And they're really going to beat themselves over. They're trying to hold on and stand their ground on something is a no-win situation. All right, unless they really change about something within themselves. Okay. If they mess up, it's going to come back on them. So don't give up hope. Are they going to end up having a new manager soon? It's going to be a learning lesson. They're going to have to leave without leaving. There's something else to play there that's not being shown yet. And I'm curious myself what that is. But come back and let us know the tea. All right, Akeem. Akeem the Dream. I like your name. Will things get better for you? I'll just pull one card because I just put up your cards. Let me see. Oh. It's going to be a battle for a little bit, but let me pull one more card because these were obviously backwards. I'm just randomly picking one in the middle. Just get a quick one-word answer. Paula, you could be doing better if you don't have a fear of taking chances. Okay? All right. Next is Akeem. And Akeem wants to know what's Izzy's true feelings for you.
What is the true reason she's angry?
Okay. We'll see what the cards say. Oh, this has been going something on. That's been a thought for a while. I don't know what that means, so I'm just going to put it off to the side. But I'm going to pull 3 cards for you and 3 cards for Izzy and kind of see what's going on. All right. 3 cards for you. 3 cards for Izzy. All right. Let me pull another one here for you. All right. So with you, Akeem, I don't know if in the past you've listened to much gossip or you've been out entertaining yourself with a group of friends who often that ends up not looking good on you. And this has happened in the recent past. So let me get a better understanding. So you got to listen and make choices for yourself, but not listen to others, okay? Or read too much into the situation. Some things are not worth the battle and not worth the fight because it's going to be a losing battle anyways, and you're just going to have to carry that burden on with you, and it spiritually has gotten you broken. So just know, I just pulled these cards to get your idea where your headspace is at, and then we'll work on Izzy too. All right. Just know that in the long run, you're going to have to change something to make it better, whether it's your idea of the situation is going to come clear. All right, future. All right, so anyways, with Izzy, so obviously you said there's been some arguments, and it seems like that she might be leaving the situation. Whether she has or not, I'm not really sure, but she's definitely thinking about it. Or so I don't know. Some of this might be like it's not just Izzy, it might be I don't know if you said something or did something that she's holding on to, that she's holding on some resentment to. Okay. So I don't, it's just one person. I think it might be a couple different things. All right. So because of that, I don't know how someday she feels like she says she hates me right now. All right. Well, that explains why she's a little hot-headed, but she feels like people don't get her or understand her. And I'm not saying that that's true, but that's how she feels and how she's taking the situation. It's cutting in and out.
Yeah, even Taylor saw it, so I looked up and yep.
Oh, is it? Am I blurry? Oh, hold on a minute, you guys. Let me refresh. I'll be right back. Yeah, saying my internet is really bad. I don't know why. Hold on, you guys. I'll be right back. I'm going to refresh.
Too many people using it all at once.
I don't know. Yeah. All right, I'll be right back. Can you type in them in case they don't see it? Then I'm going to be right back.
Yeah.
Don't go anywhere. It's going to go black for a second. All right. All right, just got back. Guys, let me know how it is now. It looks like it's okay. Oh, it's not perfect, but it looks like it's better. All right. All right. I think I'm back. Everything looks okay. No, it's messing up a little bit. Here we go again. I don't know why it's doing that.
I think there's too much things running. Everybody's here and everybody's got their phone on.
No, there's not. No, that don't have anything to do with that.
Sure.
And my box thing is literally on the other side of this door.
Yeah.
Have a great night, Sherry, sweetheart. All right, let's get back to poor Hakeem. All right, Hakeem. Let me quickly go through this again. just when I'm starting to read Hakeem, it's gonna start breaking up a little bit. If it's still choppy, I still see it's not that great. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with the Wi-Fi signal. So if it's still not that great, let me know and I'll refresh again. Just know when it goes dark for a second, I just have to quickly let myself back up on the panel. Okay, thank you.
Lucy said it's better now. The sound was choppy.
Okay. Yeah, it still doesn't look like the quality of the photos that great. I don't know what's going on. And it keeps showing here my Wi-Fi is not that great. All right. So anyhow, so Akeem, I know you said that they hate you right now, but I don't know what exactly had happened. There was some argument or a fight that occurred that shouldn't have happened. So I don't know if you said things you shouldn't have, or they said things they shouldn't have, but something part of it that you have to own up to. Okay. I don't know what that is or what that means. You might have just said something hurtful. You know the story, you know the scenario, you know the situation. All right. They don't like to argue and stuff. They look like they wanted to leave. So even if they're saying hurtful things, they felt like they were hurt in some way. All right. So they feel like they need a time of rest. And they don't think, I don't know. I think they think that's not going to work out so well. But I'm going to pull a couple more cards for clarity. And what she dreamt about and what she thinks is happening in the relationship isn't the same. Now, I'm not sure what that means. All right. All right. I don't think this is going to get fixed right away. All right. I don't, and it might be because, all right, Hakeem, I'm going to be honest. When you ask for a reading and if you're emotionally upset at the moment, sometimes it brings the worst case those emotions out. So it might appear worse on the surface, but it's really because it's reading on the emotional aspect of it. All right, just so you know. All right. So if you calm down in a couple days and then want another reading, I would then do it then. So then you'll get more clarity. Okay. Just like, so basically what I'm saying is if you're just gonna fight with somebody, don't come and get a tarot reading because it's gonna, the worst case scenario is probably gonna come up. We work at the same company, we were close, and then it started date. Okay, that's gonna make things a lot more difficult. All right. It doesn't bring up the company too much in here, to be honest with you, which is probably a good thing. So even if you guys don't keep talking, I don't, at least right now, I don't see it doing anything to do with work. There's not any cards here that really have anything to do with work. It might bring some tension and stress for a while. It might bring some gossip that's going on, but it's not really going to affect work any. All right, honey, it's going to be a little bit. I have I still have quite a few people on the list. So listen, Hakeem. At the end of the day, it seems like that little fizzle, that passion that you guys had within yourself is kind of fizzling out a little bit. All right. So, and there, I don't know if it's really going to end up being worth fighting for anytime soon because they've emotionally cut themselves off. All right. I'm not saying in the long run it might not work out and it might, it might end up fixing itself. But right now it's going to stay the same. All right. Which is kind of unfortunate. But like I said, if this kind of just recently happened and that's really, really, really bothering you, that worst case scenario is coming out of that. All right. The emotional part is coming out. It's not being logical right now. It's emotional. That's why we always talk about, like I said, if you do readings, don't do it when you're too emotional. All right. That's not really a good time. Don't make decisions when you're emotional either. We have to be logical about a situation. All right. So just keep that in mind with this reading. But right now, there's some emotional disconnect. All right, honey. I wish you luck, though, and I hope things smooth over. Whether what tension you guys have, I don't think it's really going to affect the workplace too much. Okay. All right. Now it is Kendra's turn. Kendra, are you in here, love? Wait, did Kendra say she had to leave? Or is she in here?
I think she was waiting because you had said it was next or something, right?
I remember at one point you said she had to leave, but then you said she was
I wasn't
here.
sure. She's here.
Oh, okay. Hey, Kendra, are you in here? Kendra. Yeah, Kendra and then Taylor.
So she couldn't leave.
And then Dorella, if they're still in here.
Umbrella?
Dorella.
Taylor? Did you do Taylor yet?
No, it's Kendra, Taylor, and then Dorella.
Oh, Taylor's right there.
I would like a general for mine and my love life because my parents are getting married to other people next year after getting divorced almost a year ago. So I would like to see how that's going. Okay. All right. All righty. Okay. If Kendra doesn't answer yet, I'll do you next. We'll give Kendra a minute. Sometimes we end up getting behind a second, or sometimes we have to run out of the room for whatever case is.
Well, she didn't have her glasses to read the text.
Yeah.
She left them in the house, I guess.
Oh, okay. All right, we'll give her a second. Then I'll probably end up doing Taylor first.
Yeah.
So your parents had gotten divorced last year. Now both parents are about to get married. So you want to see how their marriages are going to go? Is that what you're asking? I just want to make sure I clarify. And I'm really going to have to like separate them so they don't end up coming together. Okay. All right, honey. So I'm going to put one card. I'm going to do this a little bit different. So I'm going to put one card and put you in the center. All right. And then I'm going to do father and mother. And just kind of see where things are going. Oh, this is you. Oh, at one point you wish things would work out and you're spiritually trying to work on yourself. That's all it's saying. We're not really talking about you, though. Our focus is your parents. Okay. So your dad's going to be here and then your mom's going to be here. So what's dad going on with his marriage? Oh, I don't. The split up with them between your parents. Even if it was hard for them. Okay. All right, I'm going to tell you something, though, with your dad. All right. Doesn't really tell me. Well, I can do something about the marriage here. Beginning. Okay. So the marriage might seem okay on a surface for now, but he's not really fully happy. So I just wanted to let you know that with your dad anyway. So even on the outside, it looks like everything's okay. He just feels like everything he works for isn't quite working the way he wished it would. All right. So on the surface, he is going to act like everything's okay. But it's really not. All right. It's nothing horrible or what to do. It doesn't say, it is talking about a new beginning and things looking okay. But he doesn't feel like everything is as good as it used to be or could be. Okay. I don't know if that helps any, but oh, you had a feeling with that one with my dad. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised that when your parents split up that he really didn't want to. Even if it was for the best and for the better, I don't think he really wanted it to. All right, so let's do a couple with your mom now. Kind of see where your mom's head's at. All right, listen. For your mom, I mean, these talks about the very end that there's going to be a celebration here, but I don't know if the person she's with is not making the best choices or your mom's not making the best choices. So listen, your mom went through a really hard, difficult time and she still is. It's not getting any better. So I don't know what's going on with her. Like I thought your father, he's had some things going on with him. His is more hidden. She has some serious stuff going on. So I don't know if the person she's with isn't a very good person or she's not making the best choices for herself. So within her is not very good. All right. I don't know why it's talking about betrayal and a fight going on. Let me pull a couple more cards with your mom. I'm trying to understand what your mom was going through. Yeah, your mom's not doing too well emotionally. She's not. I'm pulling a couple more cards for a better understanding. She lost that strength she used to have, and something feels like a burden to her, and it's going to be in continuous cycle. I wouldn't be surprised if the partner she's with, there's no love connection here at all. Just feeling defeated in battles that don't feel like it's worth it, and basically being used. I don't know what that means. I think that one you might have to walk out and play. I don't think if they end up getting married, I'd be surprised. Yeah, I would be very surprised if they end up getting married. I don't think she'd be happy if she did get married. It's not going to fix any problems for her. All right, sweetheart. No, it is. It is. Well, especially since if her parents just broke up a year ago, that's still kind of new. They're still on their healing journey. You're welcome, Taylor. But your mom was going through something.
That's so sad. Must have something wrong. Is your text moving over there on your phone?
It might be nobody texting.
Wow. Okay.
All right.
All right.
I don't know if Kendra's back or not. Dorella's here. Dorella, did you have a question, dear? And Brenda, are you in here?
Whoops.
That's okay.
See, I still haven't seen anything for.
Oh, okay.
What'd she say?
There's a lot of deaths in the family. That explains a lot of the cards that were pulled up on your mom's side. It might be nothing to celebrate then.
You know what happened?
Or at least how it feels like within her.
At one time, I must have gone in because I was like, let me see. 7:48 was the last time
I don't know. Something's telling me to pull some more cards for your mom. I don't know. I felt really confused with hers.
There were a lot of deaths in the family.
Yeah. All right, Taylor. I'm going to pull a couple more cards for your mama. Because that explains some of the cards there.
Oh.
All right, so it's not talking anything about the deaths that she had, but it could explain why she can't find her happiness. Let me see. It has to do with... Do we see a long L cancer calling me before Thanksgiving? Okay, hold on, Dorella. I did want to pull a couple more cards for Taylor. All right. Family shows here has been... There's been a lot going on with your mom, and I'm not just talking about whatever passings that might have. It talks about home life, family, everything that used to be together that meant everything to her. She feels like everything's gone. All right, she's lost everything that was important to her, which is kind of heartbreaking. That explains why some of those cards were there. Okay, so whether your parents broke up or not, and whether they should have been together or not, that doesn't mean there's not hurt and pain that comes along with it. There's been a long road and a long history of just a bunch of different things happening. So her idea of how she wished things were, how they used to be, has all changed, and it's been a long cycle. This has been going on for quite a few years. Okay, it's like one thing after another, after another, after another. Considering it's your parents, you might not understand or know it all. All right, but she feels and thinks that the family is broken. My great grandmother and her mom and brother all passed away, all in 4 years. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's why she feels like she has no family.
Oh,
Yeah. All right. So that explains why she feels like her spirit is broken and she doesn't see anything great coming ahead. And when in that circumstance, when things like that end up happening, honestly, the best you can do is just try to support her and be with her and let her know that she still has loved ones that are around her. Honestly. So if she plans on getting married, he can be the best person, or she, I don't know who she's marrying, could be literally the best person ever, but because a lot of things have happened in life, it seems like she's broken. She's like a broken bird, and so even if outside she acts strong, she's really not. She's really not. She's not doing okay. Yeah, she's taking it very hard. She's taking it very hard. So it's hard for her to have interests. Okay. So even if you see her and she seems happy at the moment, inside she's not. She's still healing. She's still processing everything. And things like that, when it's one after another, can take years. So just be there for your mama and just let her know that you're still there for her to support her. All right. You can try talking to her if you want to, but that's, it's kind of hard sometimes to pour it all out to your children. All right, honey. I'm sending some prayers to your parents and to you because it's going to affect you too. And it must affect you if you're asking about your parents. All right, sweetie.
Sean G just asked if he was called yet, which he wasn't. I don't think.
No, yeah.
Well,
no, she wasn't. It's almost her turn though.
She keeps losing service. So on her
phone.
Okay.
All right. I can do you after Durella. I'll do you after. I'm getting ready to do Durella right now, and I'll do you next. All right, Taylor, sweetie.
So we're not the only one that has an internet problem.
Yeah, is everything? I think everything is okay on this end now. Yes, it did. I was pregnant with my first baby when they got divorced. Oh, so it was tough. Of course it is. Oh, I'm sorry, honey.
Wow. Oh, yeah, that's from. But thanks, Iris.
All right, Dorella. Wait, Dorella did have a question. Do you see Tony L. Cancer calling me before Thanksgiving? All right, let me see. All right, this is Tony. And this is you. The quick answer is before Thanksgiving, probably not. Now, if Tony was to call you before Thanksgiving, I don't really see it going anywhere from there. I don't see there's something missing in the foundation. I don't know if you guys have had history in the past where it just seems, I don't know, you guys just seem like two different opposites. Tony's going through their own stuff right now. All right. And they're trying to get things to work out. For some reason, they feel like they've lost something. Okay. And they're trying to find a way to heal. All right. In the past too, you lost something and you realized some arguments weren't worth it. And things have been feeling emotionally draining and not there. Okay. So that future and family union, unless it gets fixed, probably isn't going to work out too well at this time. So there definitely is some, I don't know. I don't really see a love connection. I really just see two literally complete opposite roads. Like I see not even going parallel. Like you're here and they're over here. and you guys will someday cross paths. This is like going this way, away from each other. So I don't really know what that means. So I'm not saying you're not going to hear from them, but anything of very far futuristic, unless something drastically changes, I don't see it going that great at this time anyways. Hey, Brenda, I see you, sweetheart. I see you, sweetie. You're coming up. Who did I say I was going to do next?
You did Darrell?
Yeah.
Sean G.
All right, we'll do Sean G and then Brenda. Are you here, Sean G?
He just said thank you.
I hope things work out, sweetie.
Come on, Sean, answer.
You might have to give them a second. Okay, Rising Phoenix, it's almost your turn.
Even Jazzy Dreamers here.
Yep, Jazzy Dreamers here. Yep. Okay, Sean. I'm almost at the end. I only got a few of you left. I won't be taking any more names, any new names tonight unless a member comes in. Sean, did you have a question? Oh, guidance for my finances, please. Okay. Oh, I remember last week. I'm trying to remember what last week's was. I think it had something to do with finances and waiting for money. And I remember it didn't look like it was going to go smoothly as you hoped. All right, so we'll do finances. Let me cleanse these cards good so I can think about your question and ask my guys to give me accurate answers. My guys connect with your guys to give you the best accurate answers. All right.
Again.
Oh, Sean's finances. Hold on. This is not starting off with finances. Let's look over more.
I was looking at the election results.
This has nothing to do with finances. So it just talking about somebody that you're in a partnership with. You're just wondering if it's like some battles are not worth it because there's just a lot of emotional stuff going on. All right. So now that that's out of the way, let me redo this again for finances. Yeah, a lot of people are having problems with their Wi-Fi tonight, and myself included. Okay. It says here, this is about a particular situation. I'm not too sure. It looks like, I don't know, it looks like empty promises, like things that you thought were going to go smoothly that you've been working on. It's just, it feels like you're taking action, but it's not going anywhere and you're waiting for the news. It does say, though, that the news that you're getting is probably going to be a little bit of a downfall. Okay. Let me pull one more card here. Yeah, that you might feel like you're not going to have the money that you thought or promised. Something was going to end up working out, but not the way you hoped it would. I don't know. Does this sound like the reading I gave last time? It almost sounds like it's the same. I don't know. It looks like that you might have to take a different avenue or see something different because something that you thought you're going to work out okay ends up not being the way that you hoped or thought. So that news is going to be a setback. All right. It's going to feel like a loss, but it's going to make you, you're going to figuring it out somehow, some way. At the end of the day, it's going to end up working out. It's just not going to be the way you're hoping it would.
Oh.
All right, honey. Keeping my fingers crossed for you, Sean. All right, Brenda. You're welcome, honey.
Yes.
Oh, the card went flying for you, Brenda. Oh, a couple cards did. I'm just going to acknowledge these and put these back. All right, I'll tell you this real quick. I'm going to acknowledge them and put it back, but it's basically saying that something you thought you're working towards end up not going that way because somebody made some bad choices and then karma had to come and play, basically. Don't know what that means, but that's what showed up. So let me shuffle these. I'm just going to acknowledge them, put it back, and then do a reading.
That's a dog.
Yeah.
That's Reese.
Yep.
It's Patty. How did you get my other pack of cigarettes on the floor? Oh, you can just find Rob got it.
So listen, Brenda.
We heard Rob else.
Yeah, it looks like, unless something changes, Brenda, it looks like something that you're waiting to hear news from to be able to work out isn't going to go the way that you're hoping that would go. All right. Waiting for that news is going to be a little difficult. And you almost feel like, I wouldn't be surprised if you don't feel like that you're losing right now. Like you just don't have the strength. Like this is too much. I don't know what's going to happen next. All right. Whatever it is, if that's I don't know what it is. So if that's the only scenario or situation or goal that you have forth, to look forward to, I would really try to think of a plan B to have as a backup, or at least another avenue that you can take to get to that end goal, if that makes sense. Okay. Because I think whatever it is, that one way you're hoping, I don't think it's going to turn out the way that you thought it would, or hoping that it would. It's not going to be as easy as you think. It's going to be a little bit more difficult. All right, Brenda, sweetheart. All right, I know Rising is, and I know Jazzy Dreamer is. Who else is in here that already signed up that's still waiting for a reading? I'm asking that because there was a few people in here.
Why was before Sean?
Yeah, that's fine. That's why I'm asking that's why I'm asking who's in here that's still waiting for a reading that signed up earlier. My landlord showed up with a buyer. Oh, okay. Okay, that explains it.
Sucks.
Yeah. All right, Jazzy. And I got no place. Oh, okay. Okay. That explains that. All right, that explains that feeling. Oh, good. Y is here. Oh, good. Y, it's your turn. Is Steve thinking about calling you? Is that the question? Because I cannot understand my own handwriting. Why? Will you write down your question again?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So you want to know if Steve's going to call you? Oh, you want to know what Steve's intentions are?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So I'll put a couple cards down for you and a couple cards down for Steve. So, all right. So between you and Steve, well, I don't know what it is, but you do have some serious stuff that's going on with your life that you're worried and concerned about that needs to get worked out. Okay. And oh, listen, you guys are both going through some rough stuff. All right. Some of your stuff is on a legal standpoint. All right. And you're going to have to take a step back and rest a little bit before things are going to be able to really push forward. With them, they're trying to figure just some stuff out for themselves. Yeah, they're going through a hard time themselves also. I wouldn't be surprised you guys don't end up talking. All right. I don't think Steve's a bad person. I just think that he has other things going on with himself right now, so he might need a little time. And you have some heavy stuff going on too that you might need a little bit of time too. It does look like in the end everything ends up working out okay, but I don't know if that's temporary or not because I don't really see a love connection here. I just see you having your problems, they have their problems. All right. And then you guys finding that happy place. All right, at the very end. Me, legal, oh shit, what? Legal could be just tying up loose ends on something. It doesn't have to be anything bad. Doesn't mean you're like gonna go to jail or get sued, but there's some things that need to be worked on first, okay? And that's all it really is indicating. And you need to work on and tie up loose ends, whatever it is that you got going on, to finish working out so you can have your time of rest, slow down, let things work out the way they need to be. Let them work out what they need to be before things continue on. Oh, we are separated because of the marriage. He's afraid of remarriage. Oh, okay. All right. That explains it. Let me pull a couple more. Yeah, you got to really give it time. There's too much really going on. I'm not saying, because it does say that you guys might end up talking in the end, but it's going to be really, it's kind of rocky between you guys. It's really rocky. Like when you're okay, he's not okay, if that makes sense. That explains why there might be some of that disconnect. And maybe that with that card, that legal standpoint is that he needs to get over that part of it. And you're sitting around waiting until he's ready. I hope it works out, but I don't know. Right now, it kind of seems like he has some own stuff going on. Yeah, we spoke for 7 hours last Thursday, but no text since. Yeah, see? He's going through his own stuff. I'm trying to pull more cards here. Yeah. Give it some more time and kind of see what happens. Because like right now, like I see that you guys will end up talking again, but like he's going through his own, you're going through your own. All right, honey. Come back and keep me updated. All right, bye. And I got Rising Phoenix and then Jazzy Dreamer.
You do Kendra?
You're welcome, honey. Kendra wasn't in here. If she pops in, that's why I asked if there was anybody in here that's still waiting for a reading. Okay. Rising Phoenix, honey, did you have a question? Oh, thank you, Y.
See, I'm a cute.
So, energy and attention of my colleague, Mandar. Is that how you pronounce it, Mandar?
What? I didn't see that.
She just posted it just now.
Last thing I got was PayPal donation. Huh.
Did you put in all comments? People
It's
have
in
been
all messages now.
Yeah, people have been having trouble with their YouTube chat.
Yeah, let me take it out and then put it back in again.
Yeah. Somebody was complaining about that yesterday too.
Well, now it's in, and I took it out of all messages. Pirates.
Huh?
Isn't that weird? It came in after I took it out of all messages. Let me put it back on all messages. Oh, now it's there.
It might have been just a delay. A delay.
A
A
delay.
delay.
A delay.
All right, these cards are for you, and these cards are for Mander. Huh. So this is between you and Mander. Do you guys work together? Is that what it is when you said your colleagues? All right. So I don't know if it looks like in the past that you've reacted to a situation without thinking first, which is okay. Or didn't get the whole scenario or picture. And they're internally looking for an answer. This is in the past, and they're internally is looking for an answer, and they haven't found it either. It says that you feel like you're not on top, you're not number one. That whatever you're working towards, that you kind of don't feel like maybe even if it's a part like you're not good enough, or you weren't able to get on top. So you might have felt like you've lost something. All right. There might have been a little fight or an argument that recently, now this is just happened. They end up being an argument over whatever situation. Now, at the end of the day, honestly, at the end of the day, you're even if you don't feel like you're gonna come out on top, you're gonna make everything work out, and your end is gonna be good. All right. You might be left in limbo a little bit and kind of figuring out how to test the waters and see how things go. But don't worry about it. You're gonna come out on top in the end. With them, though, all right, they have. I think, to be honest with you, I wouldn't be surprised, personality-wise, if their true colors don't end up showing. Okay. And realizing that's finding out that they weren't quite the way you're hoping or think that they would be. Okay. Which ends up causing a lot of stress. But don't worry about it. At the end of the day, you're gonna be okay. All right. So even if you don't feel like you come out on top, you're gonna make sure you get everything accomplished. All right. And not them so much. I really think that they have like a hidden agenda where they're not quite up to the way they make themselves out to be. All right.
What are the true colors?
I don't know. Hidden secrets. That's what it shows. Hidden secrets being exposed. Not following through with plans that they should have. Not taking action the way they should have. All right. I hope that helps a little bit.
Does that suck, the relationship something?
Yeah. All right, Jazzy. Jazzy Dreamer. Jazzy, show us your jazz hands. I know you put the hands in there. And when I see a Jazzy in there, that's what I think of jazz hands. Hey, Lucy.
Jazzy, where'd you go?
You're welcome, honey.
Oh, there she is.
What's coming in for love? Thank you. Okay. I'll look at showing you jazz hands. Send you lots of love, Rising Phoenix. Good name and part of it.
Yeah.
Manifest it.
Really good name.
I'm just going to acknowledge to put this back, but this is talking about taking a leap of faith, okay? What's coming for love? All right, Jazzy, let's see what's coming for love. All right. So, Jazzy, right away is you felt like back in the past that you've had to hold your own, okay? And you work really hard when you want a relationship. This isn't talking about a particular relationship, so I'll pull a couple more cards for you and see what the future is going to bring. So it's kind of letting me know what's happened in the past. Right now, family is very important to you, okay? Whether it's that you want that family unit, that connectedness, family is really important to you. So you'll stand your ground and protect family if needed, okay? But because whatever's happened in the past, your heart's been broken, but it's on the mends. It's starting to heal. It's not fully 100%, but it's starting to heal. So you wear your emotions on your sleeve, and that's a good thing. That's a good thing. I wouldn't be surprised if you're not a water sign. If you're not, you have water somewhere in your chart, because you do have family is important and you hold them near and dear to your heart. Okay. And you wear your emotions on your sleeve sometimes, which is good. Which is good. So let me see what your potential partner could be. Oh, you're a fire sign. Yeah, you have to have water near somewhere. You know what? My husband's a fire sign, but he does have water in his too. I should look up his chart again. I used to have it and lost it. My husband's a Leo, but he's an emotional Leo, if that makes sense.
No,
He
not Rob.
hides his emotions, but he wears his emotions on his sleeve at the same time. Oh, you're a Scorpio and Venus. Ooh. Well, that explains some of it. My daughter's a Scorpio. So your birthday must be coming up, or you just had it. All right. So it's not telling me about this great relationship that you have coming in the future. Unfortunately, I don't know. The last relationship was kind of hard and difficult, okay? Or at least you're right. But listen, you still have your goals and dreams that you look forward to, an idea that you want to have, and that's what you need to hold on to. All right, holding on to the past isn't going to help you any. You're still part on a men's of healing, and that could just be what you think about yourself, or it could be whatever relationships that you had in the past, but you're still on a part of mending yourself and healing yourself. So until then, okay. 11:25, so you're like right on the cusp, right? So anyhow, just know that I'm gonna pull a card. It doesn't show anything, telling me anything about a future love, and it might be because you're still working within. You still have your hopes and dreams there, which is good. All right, but you're still on healing, and sometimes that happens when it doesn't show up a new love yet because there's not one there yet. Because if you were to find one right now and you haven't fully healed, you're gonna attract that energy. So if that's not the one you're supposed to be with life, but temporarily, that's what you have attracted. Yeah, this is talking about you holding on to things that. All right, so you held on to a relationship that was hard and difficult. So when it ended up splitting or breaking, like you're still in the healing phase, you're still taking your time of rest. All right. Give yourself time to process whatever issues, whatever life events that's recently happened before you start talking about a relationship in the future, because you got to worry about your health first before you take a leap of faith of anything. You still have some lessons to learn in life. I don't see any love popping in right away. At least not your soul partner that you're going to be with for a very long time. That's not saying you're not going to speak to anybody or be with anybody until then, but not any love interest until you fix whatever's going on in here. All right, Jazzy, honey. All right, is anybody in here still waiting for a reading? Then I just got to see who has memberships. I think Texas Tornado and Sunshine do.
I know it's Sunshine.
I don't know if Amanda does. I'll have to check.
I think she does.
I'll have to check and see. Let me go and look.
Yeah. Well, Shining was going live, so maybe that's where they disappeared. Well, she said so.
No, she said she'll probably go live later.
Yeah. That's good. Maybe Kendra fell asleep. But she's here. Like she said, I forgot my glasses.
Yeah, she might be. We'll see.
Last I heard, she forgot her glasses and couldn't read the text. Nothing there.
All right. Let me go into my studio. I went into my live by mistake. Go to your channel.
Yeah, they won't open up.
Yeah, I got to check you guys to see who I got a timestamp. I don't remember who all my members are.
They change every week.
Yeah, they change all the time. Do 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 do. And whoever's still listening, don't forget we'll be on live on Thursday. We do messages from our spirit guys. Sometimes their ancestors come through. You never know.
I won't go live while Iris is live. Shining said.
I didn't think so.
I didn't think she was still here.
She's listening in the background. I didn't think she would.
There you go.
All right, let's see.
I looked through the one that we're on and I can't see anything.
Yes, they're starting to call.
Oh.
All right. I'm looking to see who are members in here that sign up for reading that are not here. Dun, dun, dun.
Why don't you give me access to the list so I can tell? I had it already.
I thought Little Texas Tornado was on here. There might have been a free one that ended.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, I don't see anybody on the list. Oh, wait, I thought Sunshine just got a free one.
She had a purple thing on the outside of her. Yeah, she did.
Yeah, it's not showing up on here.
Really?
Oh, there's Sunshine. All right.
Yeah.
And I think that's it.
CJ Max, Amanda, Jilly Tots, Kendra.
Wait, let me see. Oh, I'm sorry. I got Amanda and Sunshine.
I was gonna say Amanda was.
I was saying Amanda usually is a member, but sometimes
I know
when it lapses, she comes back and redoes it again.
Yeah.
Amanda's been a member for 21 months, almost 22 months.
Wow.
Yeah.
Almost as long as you've been here.
Yeah. Long time. Almost got up to those 2-year mark. Oh, there's Little Texas Tornado too. Oh my gosh. All right.
She just got her.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, she just got her membership. Yeah, she got a free one a couple days ago, last week.
Yeah.
Last Thursday. Okay. So I'm going to do
Great.
Right. Sunshine. She always wants to be last, so I'll just do her last. Amanda. And then
Texas.
Little Texas.
Little Texas, yeah. She was there at the very beginning.
Yeah. There. Sweet. You're awesome. She's like, I won't go live, but Iris is live. I didn't think you would.
Sassy like you. Like
Shining
me,
sassy?
lurks in the shadow. Yes, Iris, I know. Not shining.
All right. All right. Who am I reading first?
You said Texas tornado. Who's feared? Sunshine.
Huh?
You put sunshine first. Then
No, I'm doing her last.
Then Manda. Do Manda.
All right. I'll do Amanda first.
It doesn't matter.
Let me write down the timestamp.
Do it in my face.
Just in case. 3, 3, 3. All right, Amanda.
Put that away. Ugh. Mike. Oh, they didn't need to know that.
All right, Amanda.
Oh, Iris, before I go, let me do this. No, I didn't know.
Oh, I don't know what happened recently, Amanda. This is pretty good. So, whatever happened just recently, made you happy. It was good. It's worth celebrating. So, it might be a little difficult. We got to try to, adjust things to get it to work out. But at least you feel like there's a light at the end of the tunnel, whatever it is that you're going through, that's going on, and it's going to be a good learning experience. Okay, so it's something to be happy about. So whatever news that you just recently got, even though things might not seem perfect and it might be a little bit difficult, it's just what's needed right at this time, which is really good. I'm happy for you. Ends up being perfect. Self-explanatory card, just boom. That's good. But at the end of it, and there are two major cards too. So even though things have been hard and there's a lot of balance going on, on a spiritual sense, you're really gonna pull through and spiritually grow and find a little bit of a happy place. So whatever's happened recently, that's good. And this hard work is gonna pay off. All right, sweet. I'm happy to hear that, Amanda. All right. Next is Little Texas, which is 3, 3, 4, 40. All right. All right, Little Texas. Oh, Little Texas. Oh, girl. All right. Something recently happened that was quite devastating. All right. I've missed a lot. So I know a lot of people have been going through stuff. I don't know I'm not sure what happened, but you're really, really having a hard, difficult time. It's definitely some form of, let me show you the cards. It's definitely some form of loss. And that change is not an easy road. Okay. And it feels like things that we're building towards and working on is just not there at this moment. So let me see. Let me pull a couple more cards here for you. Oh, see, yeah. Did you recently lose somebody, or you're afraid you're going to lose somebody? Going through hardships. All right. Does anybody in here listening know if Little Texas just lost somebody recently, a family member? There's some kind of great loss. So I don't know if it's a physical loss or mental loss, but there's you just feel like you're going through a period of dark time right now. And you're really having a hard time getting through this period and emotional stance. Like you really feel broken. Family's more than anything to you. So when you feel like you have a loss in somehow, some way, and you're having those struggles, might be a concern or worry about a loss too. So an emotional stance, you're really trying hard just to make it through day by day. So if anybody's listening, please send Little Texas lots of loves and hugs. And if I remember, I'm going to reach out to her to check and see if she's okay. All right, Little Texas, sweetheart. And I wrote down the time So if little Texas can't find it, I'll give it to her to listen to. All right, next is Sunshine. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking, Lori. I'm gonna have to reach out to her or see if Shining's in here. Shining might know. Shining, do you know if little Texas has been okay? All right, Sunshine. Sunshine. 337.40. And Sunshine, last but not least. And thank you for people who stuck out here to the very end. You guys are awesome.
What's the matter? You smell something.
All right, Sunshine.
Daisy.
I'm going to pull a couple more cards because I was still thinking about little Texas when these cards came out, and it was talking about loss of somebody that she cares about. So even though I was pulling for Sunshine, I was still thinking about little Texas. So I just want to make sure. I'm going to pull more cards for Sunshine.
Sunshine on my shoulder makes me happy.
All right, Sunshine. So recently, you've had some difficult times. Oh, thank you, Lori. So, Sunshine, recently you've just had a difficult time, and you're on a working, building up stage. Sometimes you feel burnt out, and sometimes like you feel like it's not going to go anywhere. That's not true. You might like you've had a rough time. All right, so you're building, working hard, trying to get where you need to go. Don't let setbacks hold you back. Okay, things might be difficult, but still stand down and hold your ground. Okay, because even though when one door closes, yeah, they're another gonna be open, and you got to realize some things are not worth fighting for, though. All right. Sometimes we got to cut our losses. Like you worked hard, but this ain't working out. That doesn't mean that door is completely shut. That just means you just need to find another path and another route. All right, sweetheart. I love you, my sunshine.
I love you, Sunshine.
And thank you, Lori, for always being there to the end. Lucy too. All you awesome people. All right. So it was great seeing you guys tonight. And we'll see each other again on Thursday, which is 2 days. Until then, have a great couple days. And happy election, wherever y'all. I hope y'all voted today. Have a great night.
Damn that every now. You left it on.
Well, I was ending it.